And we're live! Hello everybody, and welcome, hello, and whatever the fuck Zachary says. And welcome to the non-content podcast, which is late again because of Harrison.
What?
Nothing. This week we are being sponsored by Procreate, who are our lord and masters, and they will be handling our VODs from now on, so... GG guys, we love you.
And I'm being sponsored by also being sponsored by Burger King. Home of the Whopper.
we're not being sponsored by Burger King.
Oh god, if only.
So
many
Procreate for the children.
all that, yeah, Procreate for the children.
NCP ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come procreate with us.
Okay, you had to make it weird.
So
you had
let's
to make
get
it
this
weird.
podcast started.
Let's get it started with that awkward bum, shall we?
Cancer.
Yep.
Oh no.
What?
No, we are not talking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gone. What just happened? Can we go with the no?
Harrison has decided to become PewDiePie and yell the word cancer at things.
Alright, good luck to you on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, when you don't have anything interesting to say, just yell a catchphrase and get some fans.
Damn right.
Just make it shocking.
Isn't that
Right.
how PewDiePie works?
Yo, cunt. Yeah. Ah, he's raping me! I had the fucking Apple accent.
You know way too much
Never
about
checked out his
PewDiePie.
channel. Huh.
Jesus Christ.
I've
You know way
watched
too much about PewDiePie.
I've watched so many compilations, dude. So bad. Anyway.
Anyway, and he's
We
now
got,
and he's now at Disney. Thumbs up.
Yeah,
Anyway,
go Disney.
We've
Disney for
PewDiePie and then
haven't we had this conversation
What?
before?
Yep. Disney
Yeah.
for the children.
Disney for the
Disney
children.
is for the children. Disney actually is for the children.
Yeah.
I, for one, welcome our new Disney overlords.
Oh my god.
I work.
No.
I don't work.
Yes, they will be frozen over the world. It'll be quite enjoyable.
home of the Whopper. But anyway, so let's talk about overlords. Harrison, you and I both wanted to talk about this for a while, but Facebook and the Oculus Rift. Why?
Yeah, now I don't care.
You're a bastard because
I forgot why I cared.
Dude, Microsoft is making VR now, too. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they have glasses.
Who cares? They
Because
have
this looks better.
glasses now. It's glasses.
It looks awesome. It
Dope.
looks way better than
It's dope.
everything.
Is
Ever
even
made.
well, the biggest thing is because they've actually had Oculus Rift kits like at my school for people to fucking try out and say, hey, you could be developing for this in the future. And then they fucking hand it off to fucking Facebook, and I fucking guarantee you it's not going to be any game other than fucking Farmville 4.
Yeah, you
Farmville
will
4.
still have the good old-fashioned hacked version with the good old-fashioned porn. Tons of good old-fashioned Oculus Rift Facebook porn.
Yeah, now the thing is, there's so many companies jumping on it. Who cares?
So,
Who
cares about
it
the
still
original
just
one?
rubs me the wrong way. Like, ugh.
Yeah,
Okay,
they kind
and
of
then-
sold it out.
Like,
And
what
also
the new
f-
news is now is people got robbed on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
What?
it basically is.
What? How has that ever happened? Is that, like, what? Like, that happens every time.
They actually got exactly what they proposed.
Well, yeah, but, like,
Yeah, they got the dev kits, which is what they paid for.
they got more than a lot of the games than the just shit games that people, like, fund on Kickstarter and never get.
Yeah.
Like, they actually got something then. Like, I know someone who has a dev kit.
Yep.
Isn't the dev kit supposed to be like pretty fucking janky?
Yeah, it's janky as shit.
Doesn't it give
makes
people
you
headaches?
sick.
Yeah.
It made me sick after like 20 minutes.
So it's
Oh,
like
that bad.
so it's like the Virtual Boy all over again then.
Yeah, except way
Oh
more
my
advanced.
god. I
And you
remember
have
the
to be
Virtual
sitting
Boy.
down to use it for sure.
Oh, so you know.
Because if you're
really?
standing up, it just like trips you out.
Ah.
Hmm.
God damn.
Because like the first thing they tell you is like you're gonna feel real weird. Just sit down.
Has anyone noticed that this always happens like every 10 or so years? Someone always comes
Yeah.
up with some sort of VR bullshit, and it's like, hey, this
Or
is the
something-
wave of the fucking future. And then, like, it just, like, fucking, no, it's fucking stupid. Go back.
Just like the Wii and the Kinect.
Yeah.
Every 10
Okay,
years,
Harris
yeah,
and
let's
I
go
were
30
talk-
seconds. Anyway.
Harrison and I were talking about why not to trust the Sony version. It's gonna explode like everything they make. Dude, the VR goggles are gonna explode on your face. It's gonna get real.
It's gonna be like the old.
Everything they make explodes eventually.
It's gonna be like the old PlayStation 1s, where if you played it for too long, it'd catch fire.
Oh, the PlayStation 3, the first ones, where if you just left them on for too long, they'd catch fire.
No,
or
the
their
PlayStation
batteries would explode.
The PlayStation 1 caught fire as well.
Yeah, they both did.
Really?
Shit, really?
I did not know that.
What about the PlayStation 2?
PlayStation
Because
1.
I've never heard of a broken PlayStation 2.
We're not talking about PlayStation 2. What are you talking about?
But you talk about PlayStation 1, and you talk about PlayStation 3. What about the second one?
No one gives a shit. Like, that was a good PlayStation console. Who cares? But like everything else, their laptop batteries explode.
Yeah.
Like everything does. Don't trust it.
It's like the fucking.
Don't trust the first model.
It's like the Terminator. Like it just has to tear out the battery out of its fucking chest and throw it.
And that's how people will be made into like blind, like just a bunch of blind people because fucking VR goggles exploding in their eyes.
Or they just like melt onto your face and you can't remove them.
Dude, start making superheroes.
You will never leave virtual reality. It's melt into your face.
Dude, start making superheroes. I'm calling it.
It's Sword Art Online, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Or like every one of those mangas or animes that got made after that too, or before that too. So many.
How old is Sword Art Online? That's like the one anime I do watch.
So old. Hold on.
It's still going on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're still going on. They're gearing up for like the third season, where for some reason the main character is playing a woman for some fucking reason. That just gets
why not?
This gets even weirder because it's virtual reality. So he's like, see, he would actually have tits.
Oh, so the anime started in 2012.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I was thinking about the novel, though. The novel was 2009.
Oh, it was a novel? It wasn't like a manga.
There's 13 volumes of it. Well, it's kind of like a manga, but they made it like a longer than a normal volume, so they... Yeah, it's weird.
So they made it to a novel instead?
So wait, what is this thing about? Because I have never heard of this before.
It's basically...
But... I'm imagining virtual reality. That's about it.
It's dot hack with mixed. It's dot hack and Oculus Rift.
It's an anime. It's an anime where Oculus Rift is in the hands of a crazy Japanese dude, and people get trapped in there.
Okay.
Yeah, people get trapped in the. If you die in the game, the helmet.
Your brain melts.
The helmet microwaves your brain.
So like a much darker version of Spy Kids 3D.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie existed.
Yeah, it did exist.
This is really good, but wasn't there an arc where like they could come back anyway because they were in RPG mode, so it didn't matter.
I don't remember.
There was an arc where they went to a different game where you didn't die.
Yeah.
That season fucking sucked. Because
there was no consequences.
There was no tension.
Yeah, that would be like.
The main character still never died, though. It's weird.
It became shonen right there for a season, and then stopped.
Because they were elves and shit. Like what the the aerial combat was fucking kick ass, but like when he kills the main antagonist for like a small arc in the season, and then like the next arc, the fucking antagonist comes back and is like, "You kicked my ass, so now I'm on your side." I'm like, "No, you're supposed to be dead. Go away."
That's just how it works, man.
That people are supposed to stay dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
No one ever stays dead. No one ever stays
die?
No.
Do you know how long JoJo has been running and how little people have stayed dead?
They're all dead.
They all come back in a different story setup, though.
No, it's just like a different...
It's all different branch-offs and shit. They never completely kill off a character, for sure.
It's just like their kids. That's how it goes. It's like their kids.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
Not entirely surprised with that one.
Japan.
What's the point in killing off a really cool character? Doesn't really end well for longevity of your series.
Everything is a cool character in JoJo.
We got into anime extremely quick this time around.
Yeah, right.
We We can go back to
Tickets.
shameless whores.
Ziketsu.
Yeah,
right,
I actually didn't. I actually I only heard about this, but I didn't really research it. Tell us what you found out about the Flappy Bird dude.
So, okay, before
Guess who's
people
back?
can look back in my videos and see that I called, the Flappy Bird guy was going to leave for a little while, just long enough that people would still remember his name, and then come back and be like, oh, give me more money. I can't handle the money, but give me more money. I'm a shameless whore. I'm going to come back and put Flappy Bird back up and better.
The third podcast you said that. And I said you were a fucking idiot. And I've been proven wrong.
Yeah, I was like, I can smell a shameless whore when there's one there.
Damn. So how did he come back? Did he just reopen his reopen Flappy Bird back up, or did he make a new game? Which is what I was kind of expecting.
The creative Flappy Bird has admitted that the hit app is to return, but won't say when. Dong Nguyen stunned his fans of the popular smartphone game in February when he said he was removing the item, blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah.
But the Vietnamese guy has confirmed that the addictive game is returned to Apple's App Store. Asked by a fan on Twitter if he was going to put the game back in the App Store, he said yes, but not soon.
Well, I'm not.
He said, I don't want to work by plan, but I'll release it when it's done. Give me more money. I need it. I don't want any more money, but you can give me more if you want to.
I mean, he was still making money. He was still making money anyways from the old ones because he never took off. I'm pretty sure he never took off the ad.
I knew he was going to take a 3-month vacation and come back.
I'm willing to bet he's also going to come back with another game. Just be like, oh, guys, this thing is. I'm so happy that you're looking at this, and then, oh, hey, also I got this thing right here. Thank you for the big return, and this thing's also on the side. Check this out; it's awesome.
Well, he already has 5 other games on the App Store.
Yeah, he's gonna package that one as another.
He'll make Slappy Bird or something next.
Yeah, good old fashioned. You ever seen that old game, the Slap the Monkey game? That was so stupid.
Yeah.
In browser, everyone has played that game.
But I call this shit happening all the time. I called Ground Zeroes being a shit game. I call so much bad shit happening. I can see whores just sitting in the thrones of power, and I know every one of them, and I know where they are in the games industry and what they're going to release soon. Or, who's going to come back and milk money.
All right.
Whores can spot out other whores.
Yep.
Speaking of that, check out Procreate, Team Procreate YouTube. Go type that shit in.
Yeah, go there. And speaking of
look at the non-content podcast.
Let's just stop worrying. That's just really bad.
Yeah, that's just bad. And speaking of,
it took me 15 minutes.
God. And speaking of whores, also, follow the non-content podcast. What? Follow the non-content podcast on Twitter at noncontentpod. Ask us shit. Do it.
We don't write anything on it.
I do. Because I'm not giving you the Twitter password. I don't trust you.
I'm gonna get the password, and I'm just gonna start tweeting pictures of me on there all day.
I'll just
the slightly lewd photos, right? Gonna be slightly lewd, not that bad, just a little bit to the right.
A little bit lewd, and then and then pictures of me pooping.
Oh God!
Look forward to that.
See, I'm really glad I picked a password you will never pick.
Okay, I'll do it on my own
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The password is Hunter.
It's gonna be furry boom fuck or some shit like that. It's gonna be some furry porn shit.
The password is Hunter2.
Hunter x Hunter. Oh my God, it's gonna be Hunter x Hunter characters. I know it.
It's not. I don't know Hunter x Hunter.
I have to go change it.
I'm just going to change it now. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm so happy he came back though. I'm not gonna ever condemn a whore because I knew you're gonna do it and it's perfect. Do it all the time. Keep on making money like that.
Yep, come on guys, keep on going. Make that monies. Make that sweet monies.
That dude who makes money on the ads of the videos where he just drinks absinthe and bleach, or not bleach, but shampoo and shit. And just fuck shit. That guy. Just keep on making money. Keep doing your thing. You're a whore, but keep doing it.
You're a whore, but you're our kind of whore.
Pennies. All of the pennies.
You're my kind of whore. You're the one who knows what they want.
Oh.
Oh my
God.
god. Welcome to the internet, where you can make money doing anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Hold on, I'm gonna start making coffee and buy like 2 cats. You can just start making podcast views. It'll be good.
Yeah, just like
Okay,
shoulder,
okay,
drink
Dodger.
coffee in the middle. Perfect.
I'm gonna drink a bunch of cough medicine and dance with a cat and get like 251,000 views.
See,
God damn it.
It works better because you're a big black guy with an afro.
It doesn't work better. It works way less. A small white chick.
Okay, yeah,
Guaranteed.
small white chick with big tits.
See?
That'd probably do it. Yeah.
As
Especially
needs
if
to
they
get like a
expose
big
as
ass.
much
You
cleavage.
need to get like a big ass dog. That's what you need.
Yeah,
That's what-
huge dog. Yeah, I should move that into my dorm. That'd be great.
Yeah. Give him a trench coat. They think he's just another student.
See, I was really hoping we'd have webcams, so you'd have to just light a bag on your head on fire.
For my image, no.
Yeah.
I unfortunately am missing the current paper bag, but yes, I would love to do that sometime.
No, we just
Probably a
need,
great
like,
way of getting views on that.
we need like 30 or 40 paper bags, and when they started to burn out, we just replace them.
Oh, I need a lot more than that. Those paper bags burn pretty quick.
Oh no, I'm talking. You're gonna let this burn through. to
Oh
the
God,
end.
no, that would be terrible.
Look, this is it. You have to be tribute for the non-content.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, you have
No,
to
that'd be too close
sacrifice.
That'd be too close to content.
That'd be
If I had
sad.
some
Would be
paper
so.
bags, sure, I would do one. I'll go with that. But I don't, so no.
Like 40.
I've done that obviously once before, and I do not feel like doing that again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I've done that more than once before. It's quite enjoyable. It's actually pretty easy to do. Does
Really?
not hurt. Yeah, as long
I
as
put
you
my
get it
hand
before it
on
gets
fire.
down. As long as you get it before it gets down to your hairline, yeah. It's
I'm
pretty
just
easy.
imagining that you have like a giant like fucking burn wound over like the left side of your face.
No, I'm actually pretty normal. I have a giant scar on my arm, but I'm pretty normal. The only time I burned myself because I played with way too much fire, is lit my entire arm on fire once. That was fun.
Well, that's always a fun thing to do.
No man,
Oh,
have you
it
ever
was.
been like you ever been like working on a barbecue and just the gas is just not working out and it just kind of looms up your arm and just lights and it's just a fireball up your arm and you're like, oh shit, but
Oh
you're
my
kind of
God.
good. It's just quick.
Yeah.
All your hair's gone, but
Oh,
it's
you mean
fine.
like that? I thought you meant like
You've got like
straight up
you've
lit
got no
yourself.
eyebrows. You can't feel your face at all.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it's still
that's-
like your skin's still pretty charred, but
Yeah, no. The farthest I've gotten is just losing all of my hair on my arms and leaving a very very nice sunburn look to it. You know, the good kind.
Nice tan. Nice tan.
Yeah, perfect
Yes.
tan. Totally.
Yeah, we have our first question from the chat. If you had an animal companion, what would it be?
Oh, we'd be a fucking lion.
an animal companion.
An animal
a fucking
companion.
lion.
Oh,
Motherfucking Velociraptor. I would call him Glenn. Wait, no. Mr. Sparkles. That's what I would call him.
my
Because
lion's gonna-
badass.
My lion's gonna like rip your Velociraptor's head off.
dude.
It
Sure
really
about
is.
Sure
yeah.
about that? I
Have
think Glenn
Velociraptor-
Sparkles would kick your ass. I don't know.
Velociraptors
Well,
are
if you
small
like.
as shit. The Velociraptor get his ass wrecked.
Yeah,
Velociraptors
probably.
are very small. You should go with their cousins.
Velociraptors are about the size
Go
of
with
a
their
small
cousins.
chicken.
Yes, but still, a Velociraptor. I can,
Oh, get like
carry that thing
15 of
around
those
one arm.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, like
I don't
get
care,
50,
mine's gonna rip his-
get 50 raptors, just fucking release them.
Okay, what would I
Velociraptor's gonna
actually
rip your
have though?
fucking skull off. My lion.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in practicality. Like,
A fucking lion, dude.
how you gonna keep a lion in your apartment?
I don't care.
What are you doing with your life?
It has an extra
Stop.
bed. I have an extra bed in
Stop.
here.
It's
I'd
got a
like stay on there.
snowman, man. Those things are tiny, kinda. They're still pretty big, but not as bad.
Like I have an extra. I can we can like clear out a room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Once
Lion.
again,
Where are
don't
you gonna
know, right?
feed it?
the
How
lion.
much money are you gonna?
Hang on,
Dude,
wait,
they don't
wait.
like-
Dude, feed the lion college
Hey,
Dude,
it's not a
students.
song.
I'm in-
just
I'm in
just-
Alabama. There are deer in Alabama. You
Feed the
dipshit.
lion
Well,
college
how many?
students.
How often are you gonna go like hunt to
Dude,
get?
like-
You don't need
I
to
am
hunt,
in
you just need to bring the
Alabama.
thing out.
Dude, I am in Alabama. Do you know how much deer there is in the South?
yeah,
Do you really know?
but do you
it's
really want to
easy.
do that every day though?
Just send the
No,
lion
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Get a fucking
Lions
cat
don't-
flap.
Every other day.
Get a
Every
fucking
other day.
It's like 3 days a week they eat.
That would last for good luck to you. That thing will get hunted down and shot.
Yeah.
Dude,
Your lion's gonna get shot. Dude.
Yeah, man. Just saying.
I'm gonna put fucking armor on that bitch.
Oh,
all right, now that
dude,
would be badass.
Lion Armor DLC pack.
Yes.
So down.
Lion Armor DLC is best DLC. Thank you very much.
I would pay $20 for that.
Better than fucking horse armor.
I'd probably have a chimp. I'd be down with a little chimp.
And it
tears your face off.
And it tears your face off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing just kick your ass with a wooden stick or something. You know, these things use tools. You know, find your baseball bat, hit you upside the head. Something like that.
Well, I mean, he's taking a fucking lion, so
I think
you have lion tamer skills.
I honestly think it'd be easier to tame a lion than a fucking chimp.
Okay,
chimps are at least semi-intelligent. I think he's got a better shot there. You can teach chimps sign language.
I like to imagine.
They rip your face off and just cuss at you. Fuck you.
I like to imagine that Zachary would just keep the chimp in his room, and he'd just like pass blunts between him and the chimp. They just fucking fucking chill out.
That's some amateur shit. I'd be teaching that chimp how to dab. He'd be handling the torch and everything. He'd be down.
The entire room. Just hotbox.
Non-content podcast for the children.
For the children.
For the children.
Chimpanzees are for the children.
NCP ain't none to fuck with.
Fucking Christ. Although now I'm just imagining a good old-fashioned fight between your chimp and his lion here. You know, lion wearing armor and a chimp with a baseball bat and a blunt.
No,
you know.
I'm gonna teach the chimp how to use a sword.
The chimp rolls up in like a fucking lowrider. Ow!
Get the monkey to drive. Oh my God.
Fucking Christ,
man. Like that absolutely fucking terrible Dane Cook joke.
That movie was so that wasn't just a Dane Cook joke. That was a movie, dude.
Oh no way!
See, I'm gonna show up riding on the fucking lion.
You've never seen Grandma's Boy?
I have never seen Grandma's Boy.
Because it's terrible.
Grandma's Boy is so good. So good.
Well, I guess I can go back to sleep now because this
Kung Fu fucking monkeys. Monkeys driving to the devil's house and shit.
Well, I can go to sleep now because this conversation has nothing.
Okay.
Nothing else in this conversation.
You never have anything anyway.
Yeah, you don't. You come to this podcast just to show up, and that's when you show up.
I always show up. When have I not shown up? Cancer.
Okay. What are you saying?
What was I saying? Let's go to our guests. Come up with a topic. Entertain us.
Cancers for the children.
Let's not say that.
Topic for the group to entertain you with. God.
Diabetes for the children. My cousin has diabetes. He's like 10.
Yeah, my little brother does too. He's kind of he's lazy and fat. But anyways.
Okay. Right, Dark
How the fuck? Wait, what?
Go back to him.
Huh?
Go back to what you were saying.
Oh yeah,
Darkseid Phil's a bitch.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Darkseid Phil.
Yeah.
The guy in the chat or something? Or what?
No. That's just a person. Fuck Darkseid Phil.
Okay, I'm gone. Anyways, so thing I was gonna ask. Just a random topic for you guys. I'm assuming you guys. I know you guys like anime. You like these movies thing. You know, I'm assuming you like movies and stuff. Have you ever seen Fist of the North Star? Just to begin with.
Yeah.
Very good anime, though it's completely crazy, terrible. When it comes to like the stupid shit. Sure,
it's the original.
Yeah, the original one.
The original.
Dude,
it gets so much more weird.
Yeah, I know.
It gets so much more weird the further you go in.
Alright, but I was going to ask you guys if you could have some really insane, weird kung fu power, like what they got on that thing. Which one would you go?
Are we talking
the power to rip out motherfuckers hard?
Yeah, hold on. Stuff that's published in Shonen Jump.
Anything you can fucking think of, honestly.
Powers. Okay, being able to straight up just walk up to somebody and you just like push your hand forward and rip out their heart. That is something that's in Shonen Jump all the time.
What?
Great. What? Just instant win button.
Yeah, except you can't do it against powerful demons, but still.
That's just...
He does it anyways. Except when he does it anyways.
Well, yeah, sometimes he just does it anyways. But that's for our manga discussion later.
Yeah.
But,
okay, so
any power I could have.
So I'm flying through news stories I can find. Has anyone played the new Diablo expansion?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, let's skip that because I haven't either because Diablo's a bad game.
Oh,
really?
Well, I wouldn't say that. You'll just piss off people, you know.
I heard good.
I heard it's like actually good now.
Well, it probably is good now, but
apparently it's like it was like a wholly different game completely.
No, you know what would actually be the most useful skills ever that's published in Shonen Jump? Skills from Kuroko no Busuke, the basketball manga. You'd be the best basketball player in the world. You'd make so much money. They can do like dunks from like the other side of the court. Like
what?
It's a basketball manga.
Would just be fucking rich in like 5 seconds flat.
Yeah, so
Women
much
everywhere
money.
around you. Good times, you know.
Money
Good times. You'd be swimming in money, putang, anything else you can think of. But anyway,
then you get stabbed by rival basketball gang members.
Why would there be gang members for basketball games? People would
really?
just
Are you asking that? Exactly. Then you get like stabbed because you're taking their money.
Okay, you're Kuroko no Busuke. You're get like in that shit. You're gonna start killing people. You're gonna kill people. People die in that shit. Okay, if you get like kicked in the face in that manga, they die. It gets real.
Wow, what the?
It's a basketball manga where people die.
That is serious business. That is serious business.
There's a Kill la Kill is a show called Kill la Kill and like nobody dies.
Well, yeah, they get their arms cut off apparently, and they get raped, but no.
Oh yeah, like.
Okay.
Oh
no,
yeah,
it was just mommy no touch. It's fine.
I'm a bad touch.
I'm a bad touch.
Disco MILF.
Disco MILF. Yeah.
Disco MILF for the children.
Disco MILF for the children.
My God.
I am face
look at that sponsorship thing.
Yeah. Well, they did promise us creative freedom. Look what we're doing with it.
Yeah. There you go.
They might change their mind in a minute or two, but anyways, God.
Like, what have we done?
What have we unleashed? We don't want our name associated with these guys. What are we doing? Damn it! No. Cut it out! Cut it down! Okay, anyways.
Retreat!
The blood is everywhere! No!
Oh.
Yes, that's kind of what you're going with there. No?
I was there.
No, too far? Too far?
Too far. Too far.
Push it farther.
Dude, Assassination Classroom is a manga Shonen Jump. It's so good.
Yeah, that's the youth?
I read it. It's good, dude.
Voynich Hotel is a manga.
We should save this. We should save this for the manga discussion after the break.
Right.
Okay.
Let's talk about video games.
Yeah, let's talk about video games. All right. We've talked before.
Everybody's quitting.
Yeah, everyone's quitting Sony actually. I think that's gonna be our overarching theme because that has the most to talk about. Sony. Yeah, everyone is quitting fucking Sony. Like I don't get it. Why? Why? I don't get it.
Because, well, I mean, they don't have any money.
Well, they never have.
They're losing money. They're hemorrhaging.
So wait, their gaming portion is everyone going, or is it their whole company?
Well, their whole company's dying, but
Seriously? Yeah.
But they're like losing $1.1 billion a year.
I'm not entirely surprised.
They always lose money because they're selling PlayStation 4s at a loss.
Well,
no, they're not. They're making money on PlayStation 4.
Oh shit! They're finally out of
the loss originally.
They always were. Yeah, they've been making money with that.
They only did that with the PS3, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not selling them. Well, shit. That means the technology in the PlayStation 4 is a lot less more advanced than they're telling.
Yeah. It's not advanced at all. What are you talking about?
No, you know what I fucking meant.
Like they told you what's in it.
Yeah, they've told us.
They told us exactly what's in it.
I just didn't
care. We
know
what's in the
PS4
console. And the okay, so you didn't know what you're talking about.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to egg you on. I'm trying to egg you on. That's what I do. This would work better if This would work better if you could just see me because I was actually doing like a full-on come on, say words to make yourself look stupid. Come on.
Well, I mean, you did that by yourself, so
people assume I'm stupid anyway because I got proven wrong about the Flappy Bird bullshit.
Yeah. What up? I'm so happy that happened.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Flappy Bird Oculus Rift game is gonna happen. You're gonna strap things to your arms and flap that like a motherfucker, and just go through Mario pipes. It's gonna happen.
That just seems unnecessarily tiring. But hey, sure, it would be hilarious to see, and I'm sure somebody will rig it up.
Someone will do it.
Someone's gonna have to be shameless enough as a whore to do it.
Yeah.
Or Angry Birds is gonna happen. Angry Birds VR.
Yeah, it's totally gonna happen.
Good God, why?
Yeah.
So we've actually.
Oh no! Wait, did we talk about what King said actually?
Not
but
that we
the
did.
future
No,
What
we
they're
did.
selling their stock at?
Yeah,
It's
but
like 20
wait,
something
we gotta talk about the PS4 process technical specs.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and
They,
do that.
they have
while
a
King
they have a
article.
customized version of the AMD 7870 GPU, which is exactly what I have. So that's their GPU. Their
All right.
CPU, they have two 86 by 64 quad core modules for a total of 8 cores, which are based on the Jaguar CPU architecture from AMD. The base clock speed is supposed to be 1.6 gigahertz, with the unknown uptick in speed for CPU intensive usage.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a secondary ARM processor with 256 RAM, assists with background functions and OS features, and it has 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 unified system memory. And it's capable of running at a maximum speed clock currency of 2.75 gigahertz with a maximum bandwidth of 176 GB/s. This is 60 times the amount of RAM found in the PS3.
Okay, first one, hold on. That processor couldn't run a game I was playing on my like 5-year-old PC today. Today.
Think the PS2 had like 256 megabytes of
Something
RAM?
like that.
Yeah, I know.
They were all terrible. Like consoles, but they have to make them some. Yeah. Like,
Okay, but yeah. So,
They're not
Candy
making
Crush
a loss.
Maker King Digital prices IPO at $22.50 per share.
What?
What?
Did they have like?
They want people.
Who's buying that?
Who is buying?
No
it?
one. People don't want to. It's dropped to 18 already.
What?
Just what? How?
Wait, what? Where did it
How
start
do
at?
they have the
Again, wait,
balls
I'm
to
trying to
try?
make sure-
$22.50 a share.
How do they have the balls
It
to
is
copyright Candy? I'm curious on that one.
I'm
now-
pretty sure it dropped to. How many points did it drop? Hold on, let me go back to it.
There's no way. That is.
There's no way. They
Okay,
get
no,
away
I
with
think that they tried to value it at that, but they made them start at 18 maybe.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought you.
Yeah, it didn't drop that much. I was gonna say Jesus.
Gee.
We can look at it.
No,
I'm
okay,
actually
go
looking
look at it. Look at the figures.
Um,
It drops from 21 to 18 right here.
Oh,
March 26th to the
Okay,
28th.
I was looking at it
this.
wrong.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Look at
it is.
It drops
started-
from 21 to the.
Let's look at one week. When they go global.
Okay, look at March 26th.
Ooh.
Just go to there.
I like how it's just like a drop. Just
To
a
Friday,
drop.
March 28th.
Just
Down.
Look at the
immediately
week.
just like,
Look at the week.
I'm
Look at the
looking at
week.
it. It's so gone. It's just down.
Yeah. Wow.
Ugh.
They
Well,
dropped
I
their
mean,
stocks
what are they-
so fast.
What are they gonna do?
The stock value is only giving them extra money, so it doesn't really matter
Yeah, but
Well,
to them
still.
as a company. Since they're introducing it, it's not going to really affect them.
Well,
I know,
yeah,
it's
not
just
right now.
still,
It's
like-
gonna go
It
down.
just
So-
makes them
so-
look bad, more or less.
It makes
Yeah,
them
it
look
really
so
does.
dumb. They
Yeah.
even like released a thing saying like, yeah, we know that most of our money comes from one game. Don't say that. Oh my god.
That's the dumbest
Yeah,
fucking
that's
thing you
great
could have
for
ever said.
investors, yes.
Yep. All
Your
all
company
our
has
eggs are in
no
one
longevity,
basket.
is what you're saying.
Literally. We literally only have one trick pony. Invest in us.
We have one
Literally.
game that people wanted, and everyone hates us. Hates us.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, good luck with that one.
We're a
They
piece
are
of shit.
not going to be doing that. They're not going to be doing that one with that stock, but it doesn't really matter to them. They're using this to get some extra bonus money for whatever.
It's gonna,
I guess is
it's
they'll
gonna
try to
be
make some
Zynga.
new game.
They're gonna be the new Zynga, except they're like worse somehow.
Is Zynga,
Yeah.
Does Zynga
They're
even
it's
gonna
still
because of
exist?
the
like-
lack of morals.
Does Zynga even still exist? I feel like that.
Yeah, I think it exists.
I feel like everything's been
It
quiet
does.
on the Zynga front for far too long.
Well, I mean, they haven't really done anything. I mean, they
They
still
haven't done
exist,
anything
but-
too evil recently,
Mm.
Yeah.
so you stopped hearing about them.
I mean, they've been losing a lot of money, but I think they still exist. They're
They've started making shit like Farmville 2 and shit.
Ah, all right.
Which
It's
I
kind
don't
of
know how
unfortunate
you
because
tell
that was a
people
rather
that.
nice. A lot of the people who came to Zynga were actually a pretty nice company. You ever, AOE, Age of Empires?
Yeah.
Play any of that game? Any of those games?
Yeah.
But what was it? When that company fell apart that made that game, about a third of them went to Zynga, and they created Zynga.
So why
That's
is
terrible.
Zynga? So why is
that made me
Zynga
sad.
Satan?
on selling shit like Farmville 2.
God damn it. So it's Microsoft's fault?
It's because
Microsoft's fault that
Zynga's
Zynga-
associated with Facebook, and they make really cheap games that have a ton of things you have to pay for.
So it's
So that's
Zuckerberg's
the reason
fault,
why
basically.
Zynga-
Worked at Microsoft.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
God damn it, Zuckerberg!
sure.
That guy,
You guys,
does he still work as wow?
he owns
The
that
guy who
fucking
made
place, dude.
Zynga. No, the guy who made Zynga is worth $1.8 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That is
Fuck
so
yeah.
bad.
That'd be one of the people in our arena of death.
Yep.
The people who refer to people as whales and shit, and that guy.
He'd be in the first fucking round.
Wait, what is this arena of death you're talking about?
Last episode, we decided that everyone in the business who pretty much talks about how to monetize children or teens, or how
Right.
to monetize whales, pretty much people who spend a bunch of money on your games and call people like whales and cash cows and shit. We'll just put them all into like a Spartacus style arena and have them fight to the death,
Well, that'd be interesting.
one by one, and just have it be entertainment for months.
You can occasionally pull up the lions and let those go in there, like your pet.
Yeah, they just they
Bro,
released
no,
the
he might get sick.
They released
He
the
might
bat.
get sick.
No. They released the battle lion, and riding on his back is a monkey with a fucking Tommy gun and a fucking blunt in his mouth.
Dude, it's my pet monkey. It's my pet monkey that I've been training for that long. It would work out.
It's just riding the
You
back of
couldn't
the
fuck with
lion.
the monkey. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Your
male or
lion
female?
would
I'm
be a
curious.
bitch,
Got the
dude.
nice flowing mane or not?
I
Who'd
don't
you have
know.
gone with? I'm curious, man.
It's his monkey.
I know. Not
I mean,
monkey,
it's not-
sorry,
it's,
lion.
it's his lion. So,
Yeah, my
No,
lion.
so which
lion-
one did you go with, man?
The lion doesn't have a mane. The monkey has a mane.
The monkey has a mane. That'd be dope.
Yep. Sounds like
Yeah.
a good plan to me.
Yeah, it does. Oh shit! Here's something I missed. You guys remember
Cancer.
You guys remember Alien Isolation, the Alien game that was supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah,
good?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Me and
Yeah.
As.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we weren't on the podcast, and I wasn't there for that. So fuck you guys. Apparently, it's not going
You
to
don't
be
matter.
as survival horror as we thought. Apparently, they're shoehorning
Meaning?
in. Apparently, they're shoehorning in combat against other humans and robots.
I never
Oh,
heard about
yeah.
that.
so,
I don't think you're lying.
so
think
alien
you're lying.
colonial marines.
I
It's
think you're lying,
basically
actually.
aliens, colonial marines, only you can't kill the alien. You can kill everything
I
but
think
the
you're lying.
alien.
I'm pretty sure you're lying, actually.
It's on,
I
right
might
here on rock
legitimately-
paper. It's right here on rock paper shotgun. I'll link you this shit, dude.
I think you're lying.
No,
I think rock
'Cause,
paper
you know.
shotgun's lying.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't surprise me. It really
I don't
would.
know, man.
But
How
I
can
think you're
you?
lying.
I'm not entirely surprised that they have people
I
fighting.
think you're
I'm gonna
lying.
watch the
Kind of
trailer
normal.
right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
I'm
the
reading.
trailer.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read
The
this.
trailer
I'm
doesn't
reading.
have
I'm
have
reading.
combat in it, but it's just
I
like,
don't see any combat.
down the bottom,
Still
dumbass.
reading.
Down the bottom, dumbass. Hang on, I'll
Still
read it out
reading.
loud so we're not just sitting here for fucking.
I haven't read the whole thing. I don't. Where is it? I don't see it.
Down the bottom, and I still haven't mentioned
Right.
the fact that there is, despite initial expectations, combat in the game. You can't kill the alien, but you will have to fight an assortment of robots and other dumb bullshit. His words, not mine. Because of
Yeah, I read it,
because of
okay.
course this is a video game, and video games have to have combat. We didn't see any of that in the demo, but I swung my wrench around. Felt wrenchy.
So what happened to the? I thought you said. Did you just say we were shooting people? Where'd you say that? Did you say that?
Dude, I skimmed this bullshit and I saw the corpse of a human, so I assumed you killed that human.
That's a dead human. That's the dead from the alien.
Whatever.
That's from the old.
Either way, you're still fighting robots.
I watched the trailer and I didn't want to
Yes.
play it anyway. So
like
never mind.
I spent this
I
entire
don't
time.
care.
I spent this entire time. I was like, finally, we're gonna get a good fucking alien game, and it's like, nope, 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 nope.
I
Gotta have
I
combat.
stopped caring a while
It might be
ago.
better at least. Come on, give it the possible. No, probably not. But probably might be better than that. You know,
Dude,
Might be a
Aliens
full crash
Colonial
here.
Marines. The
Mm.
best,
Yeah.
the best of the Aliens games by far.
Yeah, I tried playing that
Yeah.
with a friend of mine. We just got stuck in the opening room because we were having fun dicking around with all the messed up glitch mechanics and that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I played through all of it, dude.
The last
I
Alien...
got through all of it.
We've talked about Aliens games on the show before, and I'm gonna stick by the Aliens versus Predator game that came out 2000.
The one that was super old and where you could spike heads to walls.
No,
'cause
no,
that
no,
was
no,
dope.
no, 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 no. Well, that one's good as well. That one's good as well. I'm talking about the most recent one that I thought was good. Was the
From
one?
2009?
Yeah, 2009. I thought that was good.
No, it wasn't.
It was good. The human campaign sucked dick, but the Alien campaign and the Predator campaign were dope as fuck.
Are you high?
No, they were dope.
You're not-
Tell me someone.
Did
has...
you be? Yo, Black Jesus, start talking. I didn't
Oh, wait,
make
wait,
sure.
what happened?
He said 2009 Aliens vs Predator was good. Oh, were you?
I'm not
Oh, that
saying
game
it
was awful.
I'm not saying it was excellent.
That game
but
was
it was
broken.
Good.
That game was broken.
It wasn't broken.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
enjoyed
it
It
it.
was physically broken.
I had fun with that game.
Oh, then you're wrong.
The multiplayer was shite, and like if you were playing as a human in multiplayer, you may as well just like fucking kill yourself.
The human was the only good part of the game.
No,
But,
the
like,
human
dude,
fucking sucks.
The
No, I said
climbing was broken.
multiplayer. All right, multiplayer.
Dude, on the single player, the climbing was broken. The Predator part was broken. All of that was broken, dude.
No.
Seriously.
Well, what do you really expect from a movie game? I'm just gonna ask you right now.
Well, I mean, but there was old, like, good games with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
there's probably some old ones, but have you ever played, like, actually, even movie games in general, have you ever played the Aragon movie game?
Oh god, no.
Well,
Aragon
movie
was a
was
bad
terrible.
movie.
That was a
bad movie. That was
movie with a worse game.
god-awful movie.
I mean, it
If
was
you
a
played
bad
that
book as
game,
well.
you will want to, yeah, terrible. Pure and utter pain, because that AI, you have to do co-op AI, and you might as well be supporting the AI the
played with-
entire
I
game.
played with a friend. I played
Yeah,
with-
it's great with a friend. It's great with a friend.
It's funny with a friend. It's not great.
Every
it's
game's fun
a lot
with a
better
friend.
with a friend. Yeah,
There's
which
no
kind of
gaming
just
news.
bugs me that there's not a lot of couch co-op games anymore.
There actually
Yeah.
isn't any gaming news. Like this fucking Aliens Isolation stuff I had to pull from like fucking 6 days ago.
Oh,
Not good.
the German version of South Park Stick of Truth is
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Didn't they
Oh
literally,
yeah, with the censored Nazis.
didn't
Yeah.
they literally just put black boxes over the swastikas?
Yeah,
They told
Yeah.
what? Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, they just made
yeah.
it black bands and shit.
yeah, they're not even that well covering him, but they did do that. Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
original artist for Dungeons and Dragons died. I don't know if anybody actually cares.
Well, that's quite unfortunate. I like
That
it.
is a little bit
That's,
unfortunate, but I
okay.
don't really care.
I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons is a fun game. I'd rather like that, but it's quite
I never played
unfortunate.
it.
Yeah.
You haven't? It's fun.
Nope.
Pretty decent, depending on who you're playing with. You know, with, for example, my friends, we dick around and more or less try to piss off the DM. That's kind of the goal of the game. To have him at the end of the day be like, fuck this, I'm gone, I'm not coming back. And
That is
then the week later he's just like,
basically-
okay, I want to come back.
That's basically how you play fucking D&D. Piss off the dungeon master.
Yeah, more or less. It's rather enjoyable when he then gets so pissed that he sends you against, like, a giant kraken, for example. I was
Yeah.
walking through a cave, killed his intent to have the main bad... Like this, I'll just describe it in a few seconds. I was walking up to this cave with the party, and we went to kill tons of things. And they were sitting there on the table in front of us was, like, a girl who was supposed to be sacrificed. Like, when we were sent to go save her. So I'm, like, sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I don't like that we just had to kill an insane amount of creatures on the way here and there was no humans sacrificing this person. There's no one really sacrificing, she's on the table. So, yeah, I hit her in the face with my axe. So the DM's just like, wait, did you seriously do that? Yeah, I think I want to do that. Are you sure about that? The more you question it, the more I want to do that. So there's just like, okay, fine, fuck you. A hole opens up beneath your feet, you don't get to save against it, and you fall into a cave below that. And it fills up with water. And a kraken comes.
When the DM does that, then he's a bad DM. He should let you go through with it.
Oh no, he
Rocks
didn't do
fall,
that. He let
everyone
me do
dies.
that. He just got pissed afterwards.
Rocks fall. He could have said rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Well, that's still a butthurt DM. though.
That is the most
DMs
butthurt
let you get
DM.
away. Good DMs
I
let you
found
get
out that
away with
apparently
anything.
later that chick was supposed to be the main bad guy of the series after
Nice.
we saved her.
Oh, I love when DMs do that because it's always so blindingly fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, I'm gonna like put this one moment of weakness and you're gonna go be helping that person, and congratulations, now they're evil. Fuck you.
There's gonna be an advanced version of FTL.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh, here
You're
we go.
super happy about this, aren't you?
Damn right, because it's a good game, unlike fucking AVP or Risen 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. There apparently now there's DLC for Dead Rising that's mediocre.
Oh, how
Yeah.
mediocre relative to the game, or mediocre
Like
relative
50
to?
out of 100.
All right.
5 out of 10 kind of score.
Ouch.
That's not good.
No, it's a bad game. Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z.
It's like a 5.
Yeah, it's a
That's
5 it's a 5, 6 at best. It's not a bad game.
What?
Four.
Yaiba? It's a bad game. Yeah, it's a
Mediocre.
bad game.
It's
No, it is-
mediocre.
I played it. I beat it. It has 7 levels. Did you know that? I beat it in like literally an afternoon.
Nice.
And it crashed every level.
If you want to know a bad game that you can beat in less than, I think I beat in less than 4 hours on my channel, Rogue Warrior.
Oh, I'm not playing that.
Rogue
If you played that,
No,
Rogue
I'm not playing
Warrior?
it. I
don't. Yeah.
Nope.
I played that game in less than 4 hours on my channel, and that was because I set it on the hardest difficulty. And I kept trying to kill myself.
Huh.
Try, because you have to try to kill yourself.
You know what game that was
Yeah,
really
man.
short, but I actually liked? Metal Gear Rising.
That game
Yeah.
was fucking
But I got to the
amazing,
end-
man.
It was,
We
but when I
talk
got to
about
the
it
end
every
screen and I
podcast.
beat it in 3 minutes and 57 seconds, it's like, man.
We talk about that game on every fucking podcast.
You know what game they should make? How about this? You know what game Platinum Games need to make next? Kill a Kill.
Dynasty Warriors?
Video.
Kill the Kill Dynasty
Dude,
Warriors.
fuck Dynasty Warriors. No, Dynasty Warriors is... Okay, how
Kill
about
the
this?
Dynasty
Gundam.
Warriors.
Gundam Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yes!
I win.
That's a title right
Kill the
there.
Gundam. Kill the Gundam, dude.
Oh my god, I hate all
So
of you.
down.
I hate all of
I'd be down for
Okay.
Platinum to make a Kill a Kill game too, actually.
This guy likes Dynasty Warriors, and I
I
don't know
love
why.
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty-
So
Okay.
good.
Bro, you fucking...
Dynasty Warriors Legends are all good games.
You fucking
Yeah,
hating on
I have
Dynasty
never
Warriors,
played
bro?
Dynasty Warriors.
I have played Dynasty
So-
Warriors. I was playing
I don't
Dynasty
even
Warriors.
know.
for
I'm not even
years.
sure what that is. What is that? What is
It's the best of the hack and slash games.
It is.
It is the
made-
only. You kill hundreds of
It
soldiers
is so good.
Hundreds, and
It's
then you
so
fight the
good they're
big
make-
bad
repetitively over and over and over, and there's like 20,000 of them.
It's so good they're making a Zelda game out of
And
it. They're making a Zelda game
Yeah.
They
out
also
of it.
made a. They also made a Gundam version that was like an Xbox 360 launch title, like one of the worst games ever.
So,
I don't
okay,
remember
it's
that.
Xbox 360 launch title. Who
It's
cares
still
about
the
that?
worst things. Sure, they just made one of the worst games ever. Whatever. All their games are repetitive. How do you make a repetitive game? It's like making a bad Call of Duty.
Except they're making really good Call of Duties, pretty much.
Basically,
What?
yeah.
You just
No.
hate. You're just hating on the best hack and slash game series ever.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
freaks.
eternal.
well, I'll go make sure to check that game out myself to give
Dynasty
you an opinion on
Warriors.
that one.
One. Which one?
Which
Okay,
one?
wait. There's 8. Okay,
And
but
they're all the same. They're all the same
because
thing.
there's spin-offs.
They're all the same thing.
No, just
Yes.
get the.
All right,
Okay,
tell me your
hold
favorite. Just tell me your favorite, and I'll
Which
check
one?
that one out.
Which consoles do you own?
I own a PS3 and an Xbox, and then my computer, obviously.
Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends is supposed to be like a pretty good one. Dynasty Warriors 6 was really good. All these are the Extreme Legends versions that you have to get.
All right.
You can't get any of them.
These are Dynasty Warriors. There's
3
eight.
was
That's-
pretty good.
All right.
5 wasn't too good.
Nah.
7 was pretty good. They're all pretty good. Fuck it.
All right. So, what would be your favorite then? Just pick your favorite out of the set.
I just go with 8 because they keep
No.
on adding more cool shit.
See, the thing
More
with Dynasty
bullshit.
Warriors, a lot of people don't like, is that it is basically the same
It's-
game. They just keep adding more
It
to it
is.
every time.
No, like literally, they are the
It
same
is,
game.
But they
are
keep on
literally
making. They keep on making it better and better every time.
So it's like
literally
Call
the same
So
game.
imagine Call of Duty, but Call of Duty
It's-
got better every time instead of being the exact same thing.
Think of Call of here. This is what you can do. Think of Call of Duty, except it's every single one is Call of Duty 4 or 3. No, every single one is Call of Duty 3.
No, every
they
single
get
one is
better.
Call of Duty 4 except better.
Okay.
but it's literally the same game over and over. It's like literally the
So
same
just, take the
storyline.
same story, add more and more onto it continually?
Basically, yeah. And
Well,
it's,
no, it's
Sometimes.
just
No,
Except for
telling
it doesn't
the
go
three-
like Modern Warfare 3 on the thing?
No, it's
No,
telling
it's
the
just-
Three
it's
Kings. It's telling the
over-
story of the Three Kings.
Same
Oh,
characters
so Three Kings, yeah, that'd be good.
over and over again. 8 games. There are 8 games in the main series.
And they're all so good. Lu Bu is always the biggest badass. Everyone
5
always
games
loves
in-
all of it.
Okay, there's 20,000 games.
All right.
All of them are the same.
See, and
Every
see,
single one.
You can complain about it, but people who hear that, a lot of us are like, yeah, okay.
But trust me, once you're done playing through like 2 or 3, you're like, okay.
Except then you just
I've done it
stop
all.
playing it, and then like 2 years
Forever.
later, and
You stop playing
the
it
Extreme
forever.
Legend. No,
I've played. You people have played more.
stop
Dynasty
talking
Warriors
over
than
each
they have-
other, for fuck's sake.
No,
You're like
we're talking
fucking
about Dynasty
2-year-olds.
Warriors.
he's just a butthurt. He's
He
just
is
a little
being
butthurt,
butthurt.
bitch.
All
does
right,
being
so
clever.
I'll
Except
check
for-
it out then. I'll make sure to check that out and add that into my playthrough list for my channel then.
But yeah, it
that?
just the Extreme Legends version just came
Yeah,
out
man,
for
just
the
fucking-
PS3,
Just fucking do it. You've got nothing to lose. It's the greatest fucking thing.
All right, I'm
and
waiting
you've
for
never
mine.
played any of them before, so.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you might like it because you never played them. If you played,
And like the hardest difficulty is hard in that game.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's-
Have you guys ever played you played Bioshock Infinite, I'm assuming, at least most of you, correct?
oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Have you ever tried that on 1999 mode?
I actually didn't. I didn't feel like playing it.
I didn't. I couldn't bring myself to
The
do it.
combat was
okay, yeah. I'll just put the don't. I did that on 1999 mode. I actually played it and beat it on my channel. You remember you played the game though, right? The main game?
Yeah.
Alright, so a slight spoiler for anybody watching. Alright, you know the part where you have to fight Lady Comstock's mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
In the ghost form?
Oh.
Oh, you know there's like
Oh.
vending machines and stuff there?
I
Yeah.
hated that.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
isn't in 1999 mode.
I ran out of money in that part, and I just like
Yeah.
Well,
died repeatedly.
I'll just put it
I-
this way. I'll just put it this way. I literally spent about I spent about 2 hours almost just sitting there hiding without any bullets left, hiding behind this one piece of cover, just running out and punching her in the face with my metal thing, and then running back and trying to avoid dying because Elizabeth's companion AI fucked up and I wasn't able to get any ammo or health kits or anything. Well, no, it was just health kits.
I have to
So I
admit,
was just sitting there like I got nothing.
I have to admit that
Yeah.
while I was playing it, I don't think I really ever used the vending machines for ammo. Just because I've said before, the vigors felt very tacked on, but if you could upgrade your vigors and like get the shock plasmid to do chains and shit and stun, you really could basically just wipe out an entire room, just chain the shock, stun them all, and just V, and they're all dead. Basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I just never felt like making the combat any more difficult than it could be, like ever, because the combat was just bad in that game anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. I would rather go with
Yeah.
you
I
personally,
was just following what I learned in Bioshock 1, which was zap, wrench, win.
After
Yeah.
a while, though, by the
I
time you
was
played that, I remember that didn't work after a while. I was really upset.
yeah. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, no, don't play 99 Moon unless you really want to hate yourself because that game gets really hard.
Does
It is insanely hard.
I just can't imagine playing it again. Like, I liked it, but it's like a game I never want to play ever again.
Why? Besides
understand
combat,
what I mean.
obviously. Why? Out
Yeah.
of curiosity.
I mean, it's just that it's like the
There
gameplay
isn't
was
much.
just.
There isn't much.
It's very.
replayability.
The game is very long. It's too long.
That's-
So
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
no, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I guess you say for a story, but they could have cut down on some things, or at least made the gameplay less boring.
I disagree.
Yeah, it did have some issues with that.
I
Because it's
disagree.
12. It's like how long? Like 12, 13 hours, maybe. It's very. Like by the time I got to the like I think like the second museum you go to, I was like
It's-
this. And the tears didn't add anything gameplay wise, like at all.
Are you talking about the your decisions you made, or what? What did that? What
No,
did
the
that game
actual,
wise?
the actual. I mean, technically, the decision didn't really make anything good for gameplay wise either, but which of course is kind of a point. But I mean, like once Elizabeth got the tears, that didn't like change gameplay
Oh yeah.
that much.
Yeah, it didn't
I-
change the gameplay too much.
I
That-
must. I have to
So
disagree.
it wasn't like
I have to disagree on length. To be honest,
I
What?
agree
the story,
as well, personally.
the story still felt rushed to me.
really.
I felt like
I don't know,
that. I
I-
felt like there was more to tell, and that it was
Like
cut.
what? I didn't know.
There
I
was,
didn't feel
like,
like
there
that
I
at
was-
all.
thought it was any longer, I
I
wouldn't
feel
have
like there was
finished it.
filler. I feel like there was filler in that game.
Yeah,
There
I
was
feel like I
filler.
wouldn't
Well,
have
it
finished it
depends,
if
like,
it was
well,
any longer at all.
Like the whole going through trying to get the guns. That was complete filler. There was filler in that game.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't see
I
it.
have to agree with them on this one. I like the way. Well, that's just because of my personal style. I like the way that the game was set because, like, when you go around, yeah, if you just strictly focus on the main story, then yeah, you go point A, point B. There's just so much shit in between that you don't need. But if you look around at all the little details in the game, like the kids, the one kid, who got his popcorn stolen early on, and among other things, and you'll see all these little details throughout the game, and it just explodes into a whole extreme dialogue of story that is interesting.
There's
in my
so
opinion.
much. There's
Yeah,
so
there's
much.
a lot of.
There's so much that went unexplained, and I think that's why a lot
Like-
of people dismiss the ending as just pretentious. Because, like I,
Well,
I mean,
I have a, I
I think
have
it was pretentious.
No, no.
I mean that's true. It
I
was.
have-
It was.
I
I'm not
have,
saying it's bad. I'm saying it was.
no, I'm-
it was.
I'm not saying it's bad either, but it's not pretend. Like I have a history with games and stories and stuff that focus on interdimensional theory and stuff. So it's like I got there and I'm like, okay, this makes sense, but if someone who isn't familiar with this type of story, they're just gonna fucking write it off because it wasn't really explained that well.
It was
They- if they
explained
ex-
well enough. It
they'd
just. I mean, it was. It was still. It doesn't mean like just because somebody says something is pretentious doesn't mean they're saying it's bad.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that's bad. But
It's like
if they'd explained it,
I'm like.
if they'd explained
Well-
the multiverse thing, just let me
They
finish. No. If they explained it earlier, like you see the tears and you're like, okay, those are alternate dimensions. I kind of get it, but why the fuck does it work like this? But you don't find that out. You don't find that out until so
It-
late in the fucking game. Most people are like,
Wait.
most people aren't
Wait,
paying
when do you-
attention.
Especially if you go through the box of phones, you'll find a bunch of information on that. But most
Yeah, I
people
know.
don't.
Most
I'm not saying
people,
I
most
don't
people don't
understood
bother
it.
finding
It
the
was
box
very.
phones.
There's a lot that are pretty
That's
well hidden. I still
The
can't
thing is,
find
though,
one.
that's your fault. That's not the game's fault.
But yeah, no. Well, the other thing I've noticed is a lot of people like to complain about the ending of that game. Like, oh, at the end, your choices didn't even matter if you go one way or the other.
I
Obviously,
know. I mean,
closer.
that was a point, though.
I know. I like that point just because. Well, if you've played the other one, I'm assuming you guys have played the other ones. If you know the point of each one is basically the first one. Do you have a choice? That is like the beginning question of
And the answer
what
is
goes
no.
on.
The answer is no.
The answer is kind of.
Yes, it's actually. It was supposed to be yes.
Well, it's kind of. It still depends. You don't entirely get the choice. The second one is how do your choices affect people or those around you? And then finally it ends with doesn't really matter, whatever your choice was.
Oh, you know what was funny? Did you hear how he was Ken Levine's talk at GDC about narrative and gameplay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so opposite of everything he's ever made.
What'd he say?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
But yeah, what's up? I
Basically,
didn't hear about this.
Gameplay should like really influence your story. So how you play the game. So if you say you choose a character to go with, that should change just how the story goes.
Hmm.
Basically, like player agency over your story, which is never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, no. If you want to know of a game where they did do that, where your
So
character
weird.
choice messed with the way the game played a lot and what your individual actions did mess with the game a lot, look up a really bad game called Call of Juarez.
Oh, my
God, fuck
Yeah,
that
no,
game.
Which
That
Call of
game is
Juarez
terrible,
game?
but if you play
Which Call of
the first
Juarez
one was
game?
good.
the newest one,
The newest
okay.
one was the worst
Oh,
game.
no,
It was
the
worst,
newest-
but if
no,
you play it, you'll
no,
see that you play the other aspects. It's rather interesting that it
No, the newest
divides.
one is actually good. The newest one,
Oh.
the very, very newest one.
I have never played the old
Oh,
one.
I haven't played the newest,
I've only
newest one.
played the
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that one's actually.
I'm not going
it's
to
actually-
touch it.
Hey,
No,
which
they went back. They went back to like the old version. They didn't do like the modern day bullshit.
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about bad
It's really
games for a
strangely
second,
well done.
Guess
Yeah.
what just got greenlit recently?
What?
Goat Simulator?
Bone Town Mature Edition.
No, it didn't.
Bone Town!
Nice.
Yes!
Lit.
No way. No, but they have done.
This
there have
game has
other
been greenlit by the community.
No, but Steam has taken off other porn games. They said like they. Are you serious?
I know
No way.
it's greenlit. This game has been greenlit
I'm
by the
looking.
community.
I'm gonna search.
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
check that
search
right
it.
now.
Yeah,
I'm on it right now on Steam. On
No
Steam
way.
right now.
No way.
By D-Dub Software.
I don't see. I don't see where it says greenlit though.
You have to go to. It's at the top
No
of the
way.
page.
Oh, but it's not officially going out on Steam yet.
No, but it's been greenlit, which is great.
Which
That just means people voted on it. Doesn't mean it's
I
ever
know.
gonna come
It means
out.
we'll see it on
I
the
know.
It's not gonna come.
Steams.
Well, it's technically not a porn game if you're looking through it. This is a combat game, an action-adventure combat game.
It's not gonna get released. You realize that? They're
if it
making
does,
a non-vote version.
If
They're
it
making
does,
it a non-vote version.
if it
They're
does,
changing.
if it does show up, we'll know within either a week or 3 months. So just cool your dicks until then.
They're changing the game. I'm reading this greenlit page.
Yeah,
They are.
it's still
You may have
great.
heard of Bullet Town as an adult title, but in an attempt to bring the game to a wider audience, we are creating an in-version, closed-on, non-adult version to release on Steam.
I
They'll
like that
probably
game.
then release a little thing to make it so it's adult version, on their
Yeah.
own little private website.
Well,
Free
they already
download.
have one. They already have one.
Well, I guess you got a little free a little free download deal, so you can kind of choose to do this if you want. Go into the adult version. That way, Steam doesn't get too pissed at him.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a better game than some of the shit that's on the new releases page right now.
Seriously, probably would.
IHF Handball Challenge 2014.
Oh
We were
my
talking
God.
about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah. No, that was a few
Rising
days ago, dude.
Star.
Just
But yeah,
Rising-
My Pet Hotel.
Writing Star. Writing. Look at this game. It looks like it was made on the goddamn PS1.
Look at Writing Star.
okay. So in other
Oh my
news,
god, put that on stream.
Greenlight is a fucking wasteland. But we know this.
Steam is a fucking wasteland.
This isn't even a Steam Greenlight game, dude. This is just
This
a
is just
Steam
a
game.
game.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this might
God.
have greenlit.
Oh my God.
It's on the
These are
front
just-
page.
Steam is a
It has
fucking-
hardcore. Dude, look at the. Okay, everyone needs to put realistic as the tag.
Let me see. Where
For
the tab
this.
right now?
All
I
right.
don't even read hard. Hard.
Hardcore horses horror masterpiece.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, realism. I'm putting realism.
What are with all these? Like, seriously, does Valve not care?
Probably not.
They don't care unless you put. Okay, the tags that they block is stuff like no key rebinding and bad console port and useful stuff. They don't ban stuff like hardcore on shit like this.
Nanomachines, son.
They don't
They ban Nanomachine, son.
No.
post. I love the tag for my vet practice in the country: horror, hardcore, post-apocalyptic, casual.
Let's see what My Pet Hotel 2 has. Post-apocalyptic.
Fucking Christ.
Oh man,
Steam
what
is
is
shit,
what is the
ladies
iPad?
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
There's
That's-
absolutely
I need to look
nothing
up.
in the gaming news this week. Like nothing.
No, nothing.
that's-
Nothing's happened.
Like the only thing that happened was Facebook
Edgy.
was Facebook buying fucking Oculus Rift, and you motherfuckers don't care because everyone else is doing a VR now.
I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. I don't.
Doesn't.
I mean, yeah, if we're being honest, the Oculus Rift wasn't going to go up that big in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's probably
So,
just
I'm-
going to translate to thousands of people making their own individual versions and having fun with that.
Basically,
Yeah,
because-
but it wasn't gonna
because
be
there is-
Millions of
Like there was
all the porn.
There is an
And
the way-
there is an open source
Just the
VR
way it
headset. There is an open source VR headset actually like out there somewhere that you can just build from like household fucking parts. So shouldn't be too difficult.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
only get
Oculus
the
really
thing
is
about,
nice.
what, a couple feet away from your head and then get motion tracking? That's not really that big of a deal. Not a couple feet, a couple inches from your
it
head.
did vomit.
Yeah.
It did vomit everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
My-
yeah.
Bucket.
My God,
Shovel
there's not
bucket.
even enough game releases. I got down to 10 days ago already with a few clicks on Steam.
Well, it is the end of the month. Who cares?
That
They're probably
is
not going to announce them until early May. Actually, early April, I mean.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The
Well,
only
yeah, but usually
thing-
these shit games just get churned out anyway.
Yeah, the only thing I could find
Yeah.
a rock paper shotgun that I actually give a fuck about, other than the alien stuff, is they actually showed the Oddworld New and Tasty on GDC.
The remake. You mean the remake of a game that's already like what, 15 years old?
I love
job.
Oddworld, thank you,
I mean-
and I want to play it again.
like 18 years old? Because, well, I mean, have fun. I mean, fuck-
Yeah, I mean, that's good. Good.
But-
I
good, I
don't
mean, yeah.
really...
Like that's
It's
It's like,
that's
that's
it.
not even news.
That's
that's
not.
not news.
That's what I'm saying. That's not even news. That's all I can fucking find that I give a shit about.
Oh, the Hand of Fate's coming to PS Vita.
Oh, the Vita's finally getting a game?
You can buy something on the Vita now.
Vita has a lot of games actually.
No good.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Large. He has a lot of those too. Just that nobody has a fucking Vita.
Have we talked about the Human Revolution game?
Oh,
Not
no,
the-
we
the
haven't,
Deus
actually.
Ex
We
game?
probably should.
I haven't played it, so I don't know any.
It's
I don't
awful.
know
It's
what about.
absolutely terrible.
Wait, did they make one for like the PS Vita or what?
They made one
No.
for like the iPad.
They waited for
Okay,
the
It was for the
iPad.
iPad, and then it came out on Steam.
And, yeah.
And like enemies will just walk through you while they're searching for you and shit.
enemies
It's so
enemies
bad.
also disappear when they die.
Well,
when
I mean,
you
that was-
shoot it, it zooms out for a quarter of a second, then zooms back in.
Oh, that is.
That's how they do
Okay.
recoil in the game, apparently.
that's
Yeah.
bad.
It looks terrible. Like, it's made in Unity. It is made in Unity, for fuck's sake. It is terrible.
Well, there's some good games been made in Unity.
Yeah, I was gonna say Unity's not bad at all.
But there's so many bad games to good games in Unity because
Well,
to
that's
make
just
a
because
good
there's
game
a lot
in
of-
Unity, you actually have to give half a shit. Like this,
Well,
this
that's like
game looks.
saying that-
This game looks like it's from
Well, that's
like
the same-
fucking PlayStation
It's
2.
still it's an engine. Engines are just as good as the person who made it. You can say the same thing about Unreal Engine or
Yeah.
Crytek.
Well,
Like,
here,
think of
one of the good Unreal Engine
Sniper
games.
Elite not Sniper Elite, sorry. Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 was made in Crytek, CryEngine. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it is.
It is a terrible piece of shit. But it doesn't matter. It's just like the engine doesn't really matter. It's just how the person who's making it knows what they're doing.
I
Well,
suppose
here,
that's true.
I mean,
what was
that's
this? An old, yeah, you know the old Quake. All right, an old Quake 3 engine, for example. You ever heard of the game Urban Terror? Anybody? No, I'm assuming no.
that does
Yeah,
that's
I've played it.
Yeah, that's that's
It's
the old
bad.
Quake 3 engine.
Oh,
bad.
No, it is.
Urban
game is bad.
Terror.
I disagree, man.
I know what you're talking about now.
It's awful. It's what people played because they couldn't play Counter Strike.
Yeah, that is
Basically.
true. But if you play the fucking thing, the maps are pretty damn good in my opinion, and shooting is pretty hilarious considering
We
you can
played
jump
the
around at
game
60
in our
plus miles
IT
an hour.
class because it was easy to keep it on the shared drive
Yeah, it is.
without people noticing it.
But no, if you get like for example, you get like a group of people together. At one point in time I got like 32 people together to play this stupid game, and it was basically just see who could jump around the map as stupidly as possible while shooting grenades and frags and bullets everywhere, every which way. You pretty much, it's a free game that's just fun to play. It's very simple, very basic. You really, I disagree with this dislike of the game. It is good.
It's,
In my opinion. If you like, running at 64 plus miles an hour in a shooter game while being able to do crazy shit on some pretty decent maps for free.
Oh, okay. So, dude, 2 days ago, all the support attacks for J-Star Versus, or J-Star's Victory Versus, were put up.
Really?
Like what they look like and everything.
How's it look?
I'm looking at him now. Did Naruto just turn into, like, light and then kill... He turned into, like, ice and then died. I don't know what's going on. Everything's in Japanese.
Just what?
Everything is
even-
Japanese.
Oh my
What? It's a
god.
Japanese game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, J-Star's Victory Versus. It's like Smash Brothers except anime.
Shonen Jump
Just-
characters, basically. That's it.
Have you not heard the list of characters for this?
No.
Seriously, we talked about this.
This would
We
be a
can talk
perfect
about this
lead into
forever.
the break.
We talked
Go
about
on.
this with you on the podcast before.
You did.
I feel
No,
betrayed.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we have.
did.
Well,
Yes.
well, you probably did it during the anime section where I
Well-
just zone out for like 10 minutes.
No, it was before we even had an anime section. Anyway, I'm reading it. I'm gonna read it off again. Here's the kind of hype shit that's coming up. Goku, who cares? Naruto, who cares? Sasuke, who cares?
The
Monkey
big names.
Monkey D. Luffy, Boa Hancock. What up? Akainu, Porus D. Ace, Kenshin
Jesus.
Himura.
Oh yeah, I have seen that thing.
Did they got Boba
Kid-
Boba 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 Boba?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Oh shit!
Okay.
They
Game
have
of the year.
Jonathan Joestar and Joseph Joestar from JoJo.
Game of the year.
They have Oga from Beelzebub.
Game of the year every year, man.
Are you?
It is. We've talked about this.
I don't think we have.
We have.
No, we
They have
haven't.
Hunter x Hunter characters.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
here's a link to it. Here's the entire character list.
Oh my god, I need to see this. I need to see this.
Of course, there's
Science.
Vegeta and
Jesus. J-Star's victory. Wow. Son Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Naruto, Madara Uchiha. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even recognize half of
it has,
these.
like-
Yep.
it has Toriko and Jintico Sakata. Like, what?
Ah, wow, that'll be fun. Good luck with that.
They need light.
Fucking Taro.
They need Light Yagami. His only ability is he just stands there and writes his enemies' names in a book.
Yeah, that would be that'd be an easy win. What are you talking about? Just and you're dead.
Fucking Medaka Box.
No,
Like, what the hell?
He writes
Deca
he writes your name. You have 5 minutes to
Deca
kill
box.
him, otherwise you just die.
He has to jump around and dodge a bunch. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
How was the anime for that? I read the manga, but not
Death Note.
For which one? For Death Note?
Medaka Box.
Oh.
I haven't watched the anime yet. I should. What's that?
I only read the manga.
I'll watch it probably later tomorrow, maybe if I'm not.
Okay.
Characters from Reborn and shit. It's hype.
It sounds hype. Okay, okay, everybody. We have reached our hour mark, so we're going to go on break for about 4 or 5 minutes. Thanks to, and since we don't have really musical guests this week, we're going to be using music from no copyright sounds. After Harrison shuts his bitch mouth.
Angel stand behind.
So we'll be back in about 5, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and we will see you then. And
Yes.
we are back.
Married.
We are back.
God damn it.
Hello.
As
said-
the shortest break.
I said
really, I
4
like
minutes
3
because we don't have any guest music this week. So
That's not 4 minutes.
That was 4 minutes, dude.
Well, okay, well, we need to start thinking about things. Let's start showing.
Well,
I'm
this,
doing-
Yo.
Well, this is our
I'm
anime
doing some
section
heroin.
now, so have fun with
I'm
that.
selling babies for crack.
Oh, yeah, let's start selling. Okay, so anime, mangas. What are we going to do?
Kill la Kill ended this week. My life is
Kill la
over.
Kill ended this week. The hype chain will never end, though.
I know.
Guys,
OVA,
I'm deleting
OVA.
my channel and writing Kill la
Kill la
Kill
Kill
extended
fan
universe fiction.
Of course you will. Of course you will.
Okay.
Mako X Gamagori. Forever.
Monko X Gamagori.
Okay.
So now that Kill la Kill is over, maybe I should start,
But
paying
OV
attention to it.
Actually, the OVA is starting in 5 months.
Yeah, so I'll watch that.
They already had the trailer out. I'm pretty sure that's probably all they have animated for the OVA too.
Probably.
This is like 20 because well, they finished like the actual thing like 8 hours before it was supposed to show TV.
Yeah.
Just seems like terribly stupid, but
I don't even understand why Kill la Kill is a thing. Everything you've said about it so far is just like shock value for shock value's sake. It
Trigger.
seems.
there's not really like anything actually with shock value.
It's not really, it doesn't shock you at all. It's just
All
Well,
you
there's, like,
talk
nothing
about, all
with-
you talk
so-
about is raping people.
Well, that's
there's just
because
a
you got
character
into
with
it
a
at,
rape-
like,
yeah, you got
you got into it like the episode 19 of
yeah.
25, so
Just because it's a character who happens to be bad touch.
that mommy no
Like that's literally
mommy
like
bad
she's
touch.
literally only like probably like what, 5 minutes of the entire show. She's not there.
But you never stop talking about it, though. You never
because
stop.
it's so crazy. Because it's funny. Because it's like
So
funny.
crazy. Dude, she
It's-
gets fucked in this episode too. It's such a good episode.
She is,
Literally
man,
or
she got
figuratively?
figuratively.
Figuratively.
Like I mean, she
Okay.
got cut to pieces. Like she just got.
And then she rips her own heart out and pops it.
What?
Okay. Well, that person's
Adequate
pretty
reason.
crazy.
Yeah, it was no adequate reason either. It was just like fuck it.
She didn't
It's
want
like
to
I
let
am
her
not going
daughter.
to let you defeat me.
She didn't want her to let her daughter kill her, so she popped her own
But she
heart.
said like she was like remember she was like Rico's like hey we can just like not stop fighting now.
Yeah.
You can all just like forget about this. Like no.
No,
Yeah,
no,
she killed
I will not lose. I can never be defeated by you.
So yeah, Kill la Kill is over. It was amazing. You should
But the
watch it.
OVA though. Oh, it's Senketsu.
All right. Well, I'll have to check that one out too on my list then. Good.
Senketsu, why?
So, yeah,
Of
I've
course, that's-
only heard blood, guts, and gore, the good old fashioned, and then yeah,
No one ever dies.
But there is blood. There's like a
There's
lot
like
of blood.
No
There's
one-
like literally 2 or 3 people that
it's just the
die.
good old fashioned anime style of blood, where somehow the average body contains hundreds plus gallons of blood.
Well,
These
they do
people
kind
aren't
of give
average.
they give an explanation why like
Yeah.
they just can't die. But everybody else, the people who can die from blood do don't get habit. But everybody else, the people who can't die, just get rid of
Just-
shred.
Just blood, literally, like you could probably paint a mosaic on some
That actually
side of the
happened.
Empire State Building with.
Well,
the
there's
blood.
one character that literally happens when when Nui
Yeah.
got her arms cut off, and she just
When
like
she gets Yeah, she gets picked up, and on the plane ride back has like a long conversation with a chick where she's just spraying blood from both her arms onto this chick, like forever.
All right, on a plane. So eventually, she's just going to drown the entire plane, from my understanding. of
like
that
I was like I have
Well,
no
it's
idea how
an
that she was
open-side
talking.
helicopter, so
It was like weird.
Okay.
Like how was she talking? She was like just like drinking
covered in
blood.
It was
She was
gross.
drinking blood. It was like right in her mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I will have to check
she's
this out
all
because that just sounds hilariously.
Well, it was actually more creepy because she was just going completely insane.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty.
All right, well, I'll have
Yeah,
to
it was-
check it out still.
Like
That-
it was, yeah, it was just like, oh, okay, I'm kind of scared.
What else did we read?
Voidness Hotel.
back in my day, you wrote
You read
someone's
Voidness
name in
Hotel.
a magic notebook and they died, and that was it. None of this fucking
Because
can
Death
die
Note
bullshit.
sucked.
No, fuck off.
Yeah, or you look at somebody and tell them to do crazy shit with your king's eyes. Depends. Code Geass.
We read
But yeah,
Voidness Hotel.
I should
That's
watch
what we read.
Code Geass, actually.
Which is
You should watch Code Geass if you have
you
not.
don't
should-
watch Code Geass. What the fuck is wrong?
Yeah,
Get the
everyone's
fuck out.
watched that.
Fired.
I
Fired.
like I said, I don't
New
watch much
co-host.
anime. I don't watch much anime, dude.
The second set is not as necessary, but the first go at it is pretty good.
I mean, sure, I've
Oh,
never
right.
watched.
Aren't
I've
you the
never
guy
watched,
who haven't?
I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist either. But fucking.
I have not on that one.
Jesus Christ. You people are so far behind.
Have you've watched the whole entire, Cowboy Bebop at least, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
This dude
Although I don't remember it that well, but I have seen
I
it,
thought
yes.
Cowboy Bebop was more recent than the 90s. Okay.
Dude, Cowboy Bebop is like the greatest. It still is one of the greatest.
I assume that because everyone and their fucking grandmother references it all the time, I assumed that it was a more recent thing.
It's just that awesome.
Yeah.
It transcends time itself.
No, but yeah, like, you guys are so far behind. There's so much good manga out there, but you need to get past all the classics.
Yeah. Well,
I just watch random things that people say, "Hey, this isn't cool. You should check it out."
Watch Samurai Champloo.
Read Voynich Hotel.
It's
so good. Voynich Hotel is so good.
Crazy beginning though. That beginning was
yeah,
it's so lost.
Hold on, let me get. Okay, let's get the spoiler-free fucking synopsis of it.
Hotel, crazy people there. Everybody for some reason get kill other people.
I'm gonna read the actual one.
How do you spell the name for it? The first part?
It's spelled differently in a bunch of different places. So
Voynich. There's only one correct way to spell Voynich because Voynich is a real thing. So
no, but it's like whenever I look it up, it was like there's like 20 different ways.
There's only one correct way to spell it, though.
I don't give a fuck. Shut up. I'll kill you. No, I've seen it spelled with like a Y
ain't got
there.
shit.
It's really good.
Okay, yeah. So a young man comes to live on a small island in the South Seas and resides in a hotel that is far from ordinary, which matches the guests and staff. That's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst synopsis ever. That's the worst summary. It's awful. Okay, so in this hotel, spoiler free is down. Spoilers are coming in.
Oh god, no, must disconnect. Okay, continue.
Spoilers
Okay,
ahoy.
So this guy that's like a Yakuza boss or some shit comes and lives in a hotel that has like the body of a witch, but she's kind of like a Frankenstein kind of thing as a maid, and has one of the old witches as a maid, except she's in the body of like a...
There's 3 witches. The youngest one is the one who's still alive, who's not, dead or anything bad happened to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, her body is like
the middle
one
one
like a 16-year-old.
Yeah, the middle sister got her head cut off, but they put like a different head on her now, so she has like a different personality.
Stitch neck personality had different things.
Well, they haven't shown the other personality because she got sold to like some crime boss or some shit.
In Spain.
Yeah, she's still alive. She just like doesn't say anything.
Because she's like the singing, talking head.
She's an asshole apparently. And then the third sister is like she actually died, but
she's a Zambambo.
Yeah, witches can't die permanently, so she's like a zombie.
All right.
So
yeah, so they run a hotel.
None of this makes any fucking sense. Japan.
It doesn't make sense, but you have to read it.
You have to read it.
It sounds like, honestly, it's not the most far out thing I've probably ever heard.
No, so they run a hotel.
It's pretty plain by the sound of it.
No,
and the witch that lived is the most overpowered witch ever. She like walks up to people and waves her hand and they explode and shit.
There's an assassin who tries to kill her and literally she just like arm just explodes. And then she
skins her arm down to the bone by just like flicking her wrist. Like everything except her bone was gone on her arm.
And then she ripped her head off and impaled it on a spike.
Yeah.
On the flagpole.
Because she was trying to kill the main character dude who came through, she's now fucking.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
okay, sure.
Because the other sister wants them to, because they're weird.
Okay.
So the other sister wants her to get pregnant to pass on the witch lineage, I guess.
Or something.
Okay, fuck it. Sure, I'll go read it. You've convinced me.
On their first date, she wore a shirt that said "fuck me."
Yeah. It had the giant arrow that pointed down and it said "fuck me."
just what? Oh my god.
Thankfully, the guy was
Such
like,
a
what
good
the
manga, dude.
fuck?
And,
The guy was like,
okay,
what
there's
the
a girl. There's a girl who's an assassin, but she's not even an assassin. She's a serial killer. So she seduces guys and then kills them, and but she thinks she falls in love with them every time she does it, or something like that.
It's
So
just-
she's a praying mantis, basically. She's a Black Widow.
Yeah, crazy Black Widow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Stop unplugging your mic, dude.
I'm not. I don't. I play my. Oh yeah, sometimes I do.
Oh my
Your mic
god.
sounds like shit.
It
Yeah,
does.
I don't know.
It's awful. Awful.
that
Anyway,
better?
Voyage Hotel is really good. People should read it. It's pretty freaky. It's weird. Here's what the genre is: comedy, ecchi, which it doesn't deserve. It's not
Yeah.
really. There's not
What's
really
the
too much.
loose definition of it?
Yeah,
it's like softcore.
barely. There's not too many titties.
That,
There's
that's,
one.
that
There's
is.
one time his titty was character gets like cut into pieces, and that's it. And it's one.
Yeah, and then the one that you do see, it's she's pretty much like the 16-year-old witch, but she's 200 years old, so she doesn't have any tits anyway, so no one cares. So, and then it's horror, mystery, sign-in, slice of life, supernatural,
Okay.
and
Alright.
it's still being updated. So,
That's
Just-
pretty good. Well,
Yes.
Why?
I got something for you. That the guy that's just kind of ignoring this. What? By the way, what's everyone's name? By the way, I don't think we went over that one.
Did we?
'Cause I'm not actually sure.
I'm
So
just call me Noz because my real name people have trouble with.
English
Alright.
McMuffin.
all right, what?
Call him English
Noz.
No,
McMuffin.
N-O-Z-Z,
Call him-
Noz. Short Noz.
Noz. Okay.
Yeah.
Call him English McMuffin.
I'd
All
rather
right.
you didn't.
English McMuffin.
Rather you
Okay.
didn't,
I'm gonna
but
call him
okay.
MC.
Noz.
I'm gonna call him MC Muffin, dude.
Dude.
All right.
Yo, non-content muffin.
Non-content muffin. Okay, I'm Azrael.
Azrael. All right.
And I'm the Banana.
Banana.
Yes.
All
I,
right.
I
and
just
I'm-
call him fucking Harrison
That's-
because that's
have
a
fun
pain in
with
the
that
ass
one.
to say.
Okay, NC. Okay, McMuffin.
MC Muffin.
All right. Well, to get Nas back into this slightly, do you? All right.
Oh no,
But-
he doesn't get to get back in. He
I
knows
know.
this is our time.
This is
I
your
know. I
time,
kind of
bro.
want to give him a chance. I'll give you a chance here. Do you? Do you read webcomics or anything like that, or
I
slightly?
do read webcomics.
All right. You should look up one called "Looking for Group."
Oh.
Oh yes, I remember
good.
reading that back before it went pants on head retarded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
I follow it. I still follow it, but it's like it's not.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
as
not
good
as good.
anymore, is it? It got terrible.
It's not as
No,
good as
it's
it anymore, but it's. I would still consider it readable. I wouldn't consider it bad.
I would still read it just because I remember the days.
Yeah, it's still fun. I wouldn't. It's not like it's not the best as it used to be, but hey, it's still half decent at the bare minimum.
Hasn't that? How long has that webcomic been going on? Like
It's
years.
on 760. It's 760. So
Let's see.
It's been going on.
It's on page, yeah.
fucking, like the characters are all.
It's not the-
Characters are all flanderized by now. It's like I don't care enough about them because they lost what made them them, and then they just became just caricatures. That's why I stopped reading
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's actually how long has that been going? That isn't for a while.
Jeez, it's gotta have been going like for at least,
At least 5, 6.
6 years, yeah.
It's still not the oldest one I've ever seen. Have you ever read Alguna Shiv or Shive? Sorry,
No,
EGS.
no.
That is probably one of the oldest running webcomics. It started up in actually. Let me just pull this here. I'll send you
8-bit theater. Remember that?
here.
8-bit.
This thing. It is it is one of the most random things you will ever see. But yeah,
I believe it,
it started back in 2002.
Jeez.
What?
Oh yeah, this shit.
Never
Yeah.
read it though.
I
I've heard about it though.
for some reason,
It-
like, I don't know why the Looking for Group guy has continued doing story arcs. Like with the same characters. Why keep using those characters when it's obvious they've run their course?
Well, because their story arcs haven't never finished, and he doesn't feel like finishing their story arcs.
Yeah.
that are very obviously very easy to finish, but you just like, nope, I'm just gonna keep on doing shit.
It's just
in there like
bad.
fuck them other niggas.
Yeah.
I mean, look at as much as I hate telling people to look at Jay Naylor because he is kind of fucking crazy and he does a lot of porn. When he reached a point where his characters, he followed these characters from their childhood to when they were adults. When he finished their story, he finished that comic and started a new one based around those characters' kids. Those characters still appear every now and then, but they aren't a big deal. Like, it's a complete different story. It's
A lot of people don't do that though. That's not a very common thing.
I know, but like at least like if you want to keep a character around, do that. Make them an ancillary character.
You don't
I'm
always
saying-
have to do that though.
I'm saying that's a good practice. Like if you cannot let a character go, yeah, just don't make it the protagonist. Just
Have you read 8-Bit Theater?
I've heard of it, but I haven't really followed it.
There was like 1,600 strips, same characters, and it stays good the entire time. Also, all the characters are evil assholes. So
But do they follow an arc, or is it like just?
They're just terrible. Well, there's a story, but they're all just terrible people. His face, that's his face.
It's hard to flanderize terrible. It's hard to flanderize terrible people because evil is.
I mean, they do get flanderized to a degree, but it's like they get flanderized so early.
Yeah, but if
it
you're gonna
doesn't-
flanderize, do it early because then that's not flanderization. That's just their character.
Yeah, but yeah, they're all. Well, I guess it helped that all the characters are like the worst things ever. Like, okay, they're not really heroes as much as they are just evil demons.
Evil, deluded,
Die.
sociopathic assholes?
Yeah,
Are you gonna go with that? Yeah.
And they hate each other, and they always try to kill each other.
Basically, yeah.
And sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They just somebody just brings them back to life, and they're like, "Fuck."
Let's see.
Just look up 8-Bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know
So
what?
we
You
never
know what?
got to finish
Actually,
our manga talk.
you know what? Now we're going into
Step
webcomics. Damn it! Because I can actually talk about this.
No, step down, bitch.
No, fuck
we read
off.
2 mangas.
No.
We read 2 mangas for this, and we're talking about both of them. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, Blood Lad.
God damn
Blood
it.
Lad. The hype
So
of
hype.
vampires.
Seriously.
All right.
Dude, you should also read Blood Lad. Let me get you the
It's an
spoiler-free
otaku
summary of this.
vampire.
Okay.
He's a
Staz is
demon
the
with a sword
vampire
belt.
boss of a section of the demon world, but he has little interest in human blood. He's more infatuated with Japanese culture. When he learns that Yanagi Fuyumi, a Japanese teenage girl, accidentally wanders into the demon city, he jumps to the occasion. However, while Staz deals with an intruder on his turf, the oblivious Fuyumi is killed by a monster and becomes a wandering ghost. The disappointed Staz vows to her that he will find a way to bring Fuyumi back to life.
So he's basically a demonic version of the main character from Go-Go Nippon.
Okay.
No, he's not stupid. He's just like really into Japanese shit because he's tired of like
There's
being
nothing
a
else.
demon lord pretty much. So he likes to
he's
go
bi-
read shit.
He's just lazy. He's basically just lazy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to have to like go fight strong shit all the time. So he's
There's
just
literally
like,
a part where he's like, oh, you want me? Like, the only reason he even does stuff because people ask, because
yeah,
he has to.
because
Okay.
he's so strong that he has to fight a bunch of strong stuff, pretty much.
They
Because
just,
he's
come to,
only-
they just come to him and they're like, hey, I want to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
also-
basically, that literally is
I'm
what
sorry,
happens.
I just keep imagining the guy from Go-Go Nippon just being a vampire lord. I can't stop it now.
What it pretty much is like when he's in
He's
in
not a-
Earth, he's like he sees like flat screen TVs and he's like, whoa, what the fuck? Because he's getting manga from like the 90s and stuff.
Okay.
This is just
Oh,
Because
a
he's
good
in
idea.
hell a lot. You know, he's in the demon world a lot. He doesn't get to go to Earth all the time.
This is just like one of
Alright.
my Japanese animes.
Yes, he does do stuff like that though, all the time.
Yeah, he does. The way he solves problems is he just like sometimes he'll just think about how to do it like in an anime. At one point, he's gonna do like a fucking Kamehameha and shit, and
And
like
the guy insults it. He's like, fuck Dragon
Yeah.
Ball. He's like, what
he
the
kicks
fuck
him in
did
the
you say?
face. And he's like, because like obviously if you stand there and do that, you're gonna get kicked in the face. But
Yeah.
apparently they're like, if he had actually done that, he probably would have blown that dude up.
And then,
So
and
what
then
was
they,
this called?
and then they name drop Dragon Ball Evolution as shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what was the name of this thing again?
Blood
Blood
Lad.
Lad. Boy in his
Blood?
hotel. Things you need to read.
All right.
Yeah.
You need
Its
to watch
genres
Samurai
are
Champ.
action. Yeah, action, comedy, fantasy, romance, science, and supernatural. But it's pretty much a shonen.
All right.
Except if the main character didn't give a shit.
No, the
Like-
main character doesn't give a fuck.
He's basically like, I just want to go home and like read some manga.
Yeah, he goes to the human world to buy a bunch of video games and manga and shit.
Wow. Yeah, I will have to check that one out. 'Cause that's
Nerd!
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a bunch of box sets and stuff, and shit like that."
What the-
Also,
so is
watch-
the yelling nerd your new thing to his cancer here? Am I going with that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
All
Yeah,
right.
except you don't get to yell, nerd furry.
You shut up.
Shots are being fired
You shut
right
up.
now.
I'm just gonna sit here with my fluffy tail and cry now.
Yeah, you will. But yeah, they're all vampires and super strong. And then
And
there's like
werewolves and stuff.
werewolves and a bunch of shit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. That does sound like the good old fashioned "fuck this world, I'll check the damn thing out" kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. Just start reading a bunch of manga. It'll make your life so
and
much
watch
better.
Samurai Champloo and
If you haven't seen it before,
Space
watch
Dandy.
it. Yeah.
And Space Dandy, and you also need to watch what's it called?
Probably like 90 other things at this point.
So you
Yep.
need to read Beelzebub too.
Oh yeah, Beelzebub is awesome.
Just don't even bother trying to catch up. Just listen to the podcast. Have these people recount it for you. That's what I do, basically.
Beelzebub is amazing. I love Beelzebub.
Hell, I'm watching Samurai Champloo right now as we speak.
Oh, okay then.
Got it?
All right, well, back to whatever you were talking about.
Oh my
Is your
God.
next topic, Nas?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, while we were on the topic of webcomics are absolutely fucking terrible and no one should ever read.
Sonic
You
Chew.
plug your own shit.
Sonic Chew.
Yeah, Sonichu, Control Alt Delete.
Did he go to prison? Didn't that guy go to
Questionable
prison?
content.
Apparently, no.
What's that?
Apparently,
Questionable
no. He
content's
didn't.
like 2,000 something. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he didn't go to prison. But just occasionally I will
Got him.
poke my head into Control Alt Delete site, and I'll just be like, "No, Buckley, stop."
Did he
Did
stop?
somebody
I thought
say
he-
you?
No,
Somebody
I meant Sonic Chew. I meant Sonic Chew guy, not Buckley.
Okay.
I was oh, I don't know. Did he
Did you go to
That's
prison?
what I heard.
What do you go to prison for?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
making it?
Of course, I hear a lot of things, so it might not have been true. It wouldn't
I
surprise
hear
me.
words.
Just
Probably prostitution. Always
probably,
prostitution.
yeah.
God damn it, Kenny!
Ugh.
You know
Yeah.
that reference, right? That was a good reference right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was.
Yeah,
There
us.
really is nothing going on this week. I can't find absolutely jack shits.
Yeah,
There's
you would
nothing
have to
in the
involve the
game.
DLC news at this point.
There's
Good luck to you.
nothing.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is the Bioshock DLC, but I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Yo,
there's-
that ending though. That ending though.
Don't you dare spoil that
Everything
shit for
goes
me.
full circle.
No, don't you spoil
Everything
that.
goes full circle.
Don't you dare.
Everything goes full circle.
I'm just gonna remove this headset
You
thing.
bastard.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Everything
start
goes
screaming
full.
spoilers to every game I play that people don't.
The cake is a lie.
Yes.
Would you kindly?
Which cake are you talking about? There's two cakes that are alive.
True that though.
Oh,
This is our
Mario.
new news topic right now.
got a
Would
release
you
date.
kindly?
Got a release date for Alien Isolation. October 7th.
September.
October
no,
7th, 2014.
Let's see what's on Steam's upcoming releases, I guess.
Yeah, I
Dying.
mean, we're
Yeah.
rapidly
Age of
running out of
Wonders
things.
3.
Age of Wonders 3?
Halo Spartan Assault. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, a Halo game? What?
That's
Halo
Halo's-
Spartan Assault, the bad game.
Oh.
well,
But
bad for a Halo, which is pretty good for anything else.
it's like a Windows 8 game. It's weird.
It's apparently okay. Apparently it was okay.
There's
Good.
nothing. Nothing's coming out. Dark Souls 2
Yeah.
on April 25th.
Aw.
Like almost a month.
I know. Like that's right. That's literally finals week. That is literally finals.
There is
Killer's
it's literally
dead.
a giant F
yeah,
you.
Killer's dead.
Yeah.
Guys, for next week, we seriously need
Shout
to
out.
like, we need to come up with better topics because we ran out of
Well,
stuff
there's
very
nothing
quickly.
to talk about.
I know.
Oh
we'll
my
have to.
God,
We'll have
that
to. Maybe we should talk to the Procreate guys, get some filmmakers on or something.
Just nothing
Oh
happened.
no.
Just said nothing
Arkham Knight's
happened,
coming out in October.
Arkham Knights.
which I guess I'm somewhat excited for.
Tropico 5 is being released in
Yes,
summer.
I love
You
Tropico.
guys want to talk
Yeah.
about Goat Simulator real quick before we start wrapping up?
Oh, I played that. I gotta
We
upload that.
should also talk about what's happening with Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Okay.
Do tell.
They're making a real
Mobile
version.
free, mobile
making a
free to
real-
play.
I know, but they're making a real version for PC.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
just,
they're
like-
making a mobile free to play Roller Coaster
There's
Tycoon game.
Yeah,
They're
they're making
probably
like a
gonna say-
real. They're making a real like PC version, like a real game.
Good.
They were like we. It was after everybody flipped their shit about the shitty version, and they were like, "Nope, sorry, no, we're also making a real one. Don't be angry. Don't hate us. Don't."
Well, a free-to-play
Please.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. What would that entail? I
Oh.
guess it's got to have microtransactions
terrible.
out the dick.
It was terrible. It
look
looked
at
like
the
an
trailer.
old Roller Coaster
Look at
Tycoon
the trailer.
game.
It is like the
But,
worst
like,
thing ever.
Just awful.
It's free. Come on. And
Also,
the microtransactions, probably.
TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Yep.
They're still doing that?
Teenage Mutant
Yeah, they have a trailer.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, God.
It's
Dude.
they look
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Terrifying.
There is
They
a
look
trailer
fucking
for that, isn't
terrifying.
there? Oh, god damn.
They look fucking terrifying.
After that, can we talk about the travesty that has happened with Scooby Doo?
No,
I didn't
no, they
actually-
didn't
I
fuck
didn't
with
hear about
Scooby-Doo
it.
too,
Scooby-Doo.
did they?
Scooby Doo and WrestleMania was
You
kind of
watched
fun.
that?
But okay, but first of all, they changed the like the theme song to this weird punk rock song instead of Scooby Dooby Doo. That song, it's this weird punk rock song version of it, and it's like a long like with shit guitar playing, and like it's awful.
Oh,
awful.
fuck
And
no.
also, Scooby Doo goes to WrestleMania, and he goes to WWEville. He goes
Bill?
to WWEville with Shaggy to go to WrestleMania, but they have to go find the grand title belt after somebody steals it, and they work with John Cena and like Kurt.
Alright.
With John Cena and like the Dudley brothers and shit to go get back the belt.
Oh god, no.
All right,
Randall
is
there.
this animated, I'm assuming, correct? Or is it another
Yes.
live action?
It's animated and came out on the 25th.
Seriously?
This month.
I smell bullshit. Ruh-roh.
It's Scooby Doo and WrestleMania.
So great. I didn't think you were actually gonna watch it. But
I watched it all and I did a Let's Watch of it and it got copyright claimed so hard.
Oh
well, I
my
mean,
God.
WWE is famously litigious.
I know.
Like they really actually are. They're really serious about that.
And
shit.
plus it's
Warner Brothers, so that's even worse.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like so obviously
But-
gonna be claimed.
Okay.
know.
I'm pretty sure I
How many
blanked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out of my mind, but we need to talk about that. That's.
You saw the trailer?
I saw the trailer.
I
and
like the-
I was
like
going.
the Nickelodeon. I like the Nickelodeon theme, and then like the guys with the shotguns just
They
showing
turned
up.
the like. Why did they have to fuck with it? Like, why?
Also,
What
I'm
was
pretty
wrong?
sure they made that guy from that one movie into goddamn Shredder, an American. They turned Shredder to an American. I'm thinking.
Yeah, they turned Shredder into an American. Like, god damn it, it's so bad. Like, they turned the Foot
It just
Clan. They turned the Foot
burns.
Clan into terrorists. They made it so Shredder and April's dad created the goo that turns the turtles into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Shredder's an American, and they just look fucking terrifying. They're scary
Like,
as shit.
Shredder creating the goo is like all the time. Like half the time they'll have Shredder creating the goo in the different
but-
series or they
Yeah,
make it, but
why tie April into it? That's a first.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
probably yeah.
Like,
I don't remember when they ever have him turn making the goo.
They
in-
did that in one of the animated, one of the popular animated series.
no,
That
it
much.
wasn't Shredder. It wasn't Shredder, but in the 2000 2003 series, I think, which I'm a massive fan of. Shredder is an Utrom, and the Utroms created the goo, which turns the turtles into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, they like half the time they'll connect them. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
expand
He's
it.
always connected in some way, shape,
I'm just
or
trying to
form.
think of the ones I've seen, and I don't remember.
He's always
Although I'm not entirely surprised the Foot Clan's being turned into terrorists. That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah.
You know what we should be pushing though?
What?
A new Biker Mice series.
Yes.
Fucking.
We should have.
Oh my
No,
God.
no, no, no. We
Mice.
should petition Michael Bay to make a Biker
To
Mice
kill
movie.
himself?
Biker Mice movie.
Because Biker Mice would actually
Can
be
you-
a thing for him, because the Biker Mice actually match his loud and obnoxious bullshit.
And there's explosions everywhere and stuff. Oh my god.
Yes.
Biker Mice and Street Sharks meet up. Street Sharks and Biker Mice
Yes.
together.
Why did Michael
Along
Bay
with
pick those up?
Scooby-Doo and John Cena
Yes.
and Enoch Kim. The best
And it turns out the
our
mystery-
new
Kim
manga
Jong-un.
It
kid.
turns out the Mystery
Kim Jong-un.
Machine was a transformer the entire time.
Yeah.
Probably have a transform to fighting robot battles.
And
Have
when
that.
it ends with just this gritty, realistic shot of Shaggy in the like insane asylum with his best friend Scooby. The end.
No,
Cut.
no, 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 no. Even
Cut.
better. Even better. It ends like Metal Gear Solid. Like Shaggy's standing there. He's got an eye patch. He's missing an arm. He's standing over a grave. It slowly pans out. It's John Cena, and he just salutes.
Oh my God! No, it ends like it ends like Final Fantasy,
Oh
and
God.
just Sephiroth comes out. It's like Sephiroth, and it's destroying the planet at the end of this movie for no reason.
Oh my
No
God.
reason
Yes.
at all.
And then he fights Kefka just because.
And then he just fights Kefka, yeah. And then he fights Florida Man, wielding a Klingon sword.
The Klingon
And his-
sword has a
and his
puppy
girlfriend's and his girlfriend's dog is taped to it.
Yes.
And he's just riding a bike into space.
He's not wearing. He's not wearing.
Oh,
any,
okay.
He's not wearing
And
any
then-
trousers
and then
either. His
spoken of
dick
in
is just
recent
And
waggling
Kim
around.
Jong Un shows up on a
And
rocket,
Kim Jong Un.
riding a rocket, carrying the sun.
Yeah, the great dictator, you know, the big ball. Yes, perfect.
Oh my God.
Glorious reader.
We've written the best movie.
Yeah, we really have.
Screenwriters
the
Guild,
best
hire
movie.
us.
Fucking Christ.
If you think that this is something, you should see what we get when we're not recording. Oh my
No, we-
God.
Yeah, we
Our
got
Skype chat, we wrote an entire manga.
It was beautiful.
An entire manga is out, done, produced.
Beautiful.
We've sent
It's
it to
like-
publishers.
We have like fucking story arcs. We have goddamn twists and turns.
We
We
have
have character
twists.
development. We
Dude,
got everything.
everything.
You should just
There's
copy and paste that
fathers.
somewhere if you can still find it
Yeah.
onto some random fake manga website.
Yeah, we.
Somebody will make
Oh
that.
no, we're gonna draw it out and we're gonna make it and make money. We're gonna get Trigger to make it.
Yeah,
This
they
is-
animated for us.
This is us when we try to stay on topic. If we went off topic, this would be like the very first podcast episode where we talked for 4 hours about absolutely jack shit.
Dude, let's talk about Vince McMahon fighting God.
Oh,
God,
yes.
no.
How about Big Man trying to make a story where he has sex with his daughter?
Yeah,
That era, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
that's my theory on why the fighting God thing was allowed. Because he was like, well, I'm either gonna bang my daughter or fight God, so choose one of them.
Oh wait, have you seen Fight Club?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you know the scene where basically what was it? You know the scene where what's her name? Damn it, the female protagonist is leaving the badass's room more or less. Let's go with that.
What do
So
you mean?
badass
I had
personality.
fucked this well since grade school.
Yeah, do you know what the original line was supposed to be for that from the book?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have.
Yeah.
I want you to have I want to have your abortion.
I want to have your abortion. So what the story behind why they went with I've been
Did we
fucked
talk-
this well since grade school. But, yeah, go
We
ahead.
talked about this, and I liked her second one.
That's quite
I-
unfortunate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we did,
we-
didn't we? We did, didn't we?
we talked about
Yeah.
this literally the exact same.
Yeah, I just found that to be funny. The whole
Yeah, okay.
the whole sequence behind that. Hey, I'm
Isn't
gonna
she
go with
like-
I'm gonna go with one of these two. Your choice. Here you go.
Oh,
And she was not happy about it afterwards.
When she found out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She thought
so-
it was. She's from Europe. She thought it was a bit older.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess I didn't know they had that. Didn't have that in England.
Grade school. Actually, there's a yeah. But anyway, it's not important.
So,
Doesn't matter.
so
now they're
Vince
from
McMahon walks out into a ring with his son, right? This is the storyline here.
God damn it, Samurai.
I'm not ending this. God
No,
damn it.
he's not
So
going
he
to.
walks out into the ring with his son and then has Shawn Michaels walk out. And instead of someone else with him, they had just have a spotlight next to him and have God go down the ring. Just a spotlight. And for 30 minutes pretend to fight Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon throwing fake punches and not just swinging at the air and pretending that he hit somebody.
Are you?
And pretending that he gets hit.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes.
This is what this is what happens when you own a multi-billion-dollar company and nobody can say anything to you. That happens.
And you're insane.
I'm pinching the
And you're on
bridge of
TV.
my nose so hard, I'm pretty sure I just popped my left eye out of its socket.
Hell,
Yeah.
remember the whole Katie Vick storyline that
Yeah.
Vince McMahon loved, and everybody else was like,
No.
Katie
Yeah.
Vick was a necrophilia storyline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just.
And there was a
why?
story. There was a
And
storyline.
everybody was like, "This is awful," and he was like, "This is amazing. This is the greatest thing ever."
Yeah.
Necrophilia.
There was a storyline where the way that they chose who got custody of a child was the papers for custody of the child were hung in a briefcase above a ring and wagered in a ladder match.
Oh my god.
Remember remember the pan birth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like an 80-year-old lady birthed out a hand.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was the thing.
Okay.
So changing
Well,
the
literally
subject,
8
changing
p.m.
the subject to one last thing. Have you guys been paying attention to Star Citizen? Because I stopped paying attention, and now I want to pay attention again.
That game never actually coming out. You do realize that, right?
I stopped paying attention a while ago.
Yeah.
Never actually coming out. It's gonna be in beta forever. It's like Dwarf Fortress. It will always be in beta.
Well, I'd
There's
say
always
that
more
could.
they
I
can
say
do.
that could feasibly be a good thing.
Well, what for a game people? Well, for Dwarf Fortress it's okay because nobody's actually paying for it.
If a
and he's
game-
admitted like it's always.
If a game is continually
If
getting
First Citizen-
development, I don't see why it
But
shouldn't.
but it's not done. Well, you can always update a game, but if people are paying for it, they deserve a finished product.
A game of this scope, I don't think you really
No,
can
no,
finish
no.
it.
Yes, you can. When you're making people pay for something, there needs to be a finished product, or else you're a scammer.
you need to at least have a playable thing. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
It needs to be
complete
finished.
That's
the
what-
whole
that's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Well,
It
it's a
needs to be
scam.
pe-
I don't care if
Needs
he.
to-
I don't care if he calls it beta forever, so long as he has a playable thing. Yeah, I don't.
No,
Like,
no, he
I
he
don't-
needs to finish it. There needs to be a done.
there needs to be a
else
playable.
it's a
There
scam.
needs to be a playable thing. I
Well,
don't-
you can just
You can
release
update
it
it
and then
forever.
update it anyway.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
needs to be.
but
It needs to
this-
be
but
done.
this
Like
guy-
there needs to be no more beta. It needs to be done.
This guy seems
That's
like
when
one
You
of
it
those.
should try to finish up on the main features at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you're
Yes.
This
promising.
guy. This
You
guy's.
can add extra stuff. I don't care about that, but there needs to be a finished version of the game.
From what I've,
For us to
from
scam.
what because I'm reading the Star Citizen site right now. From what I can see, this guy seems like one of those people who is of the opinion that his game will never be done because he'll keep coming up with shit for it. And I think that might be his downfall if there is going to be something that kills Star Citizen.
Yeah, that
Oh my
kills a
God.
lot of things.
Okay. Have you
I love
guys
this
ever heard
stuff.
the "I am a grenade" DayZ quote
Yeah.
from
Nope.
Dean Hall?
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you've never heard this?
I
Oh
may
my
have.
God! It's when he quit because he couldn't. He thought he wouldn't be good for continuing to develop DayZ.
He didn't quit. He's just working there for the.
Well, he did different thing. Like he's doing
he's
his
gonna
own
work
different-
video after.
Comments or
he's gonna
Here's
work for
his
the end of
quote.
the year.
Here's his quote: "I'm a grenade. I have a specific use. I'm really good at risk taking and making other people take risks. I've always been good at that in my life. But eventually, that's the bad person to have. Eventually, you don't want to be the guy telling you go over the top and go through with it. So at some point, I'll be a disaster for the project, at least in a leadership role. I have to be on the project as long as it's important to, whether that role is the leader, whether that role is a more creative sense.
All right.
That sounds like
so
a
that
fucking.
everyone knows that one day I'm going to be publishers as well. I'm going to come knocking, but it's not going to be under traditional terms. It's going to be different.
He sounds like he's like an old-timey detective, you know?
A bad noir detective.
Yeah.
And that's why there's a non-content podcast animation of Jesse Cox reading that.
Oh, you mean hey. Don't give them our brand. We're already trying to scrounge their viewers.
I know. But still, that's why, but there's like it's an old noir cop feel. And this dude is so weird. Just accept it. Just say I'm gonna step down from leadership position because I don't belong in it.
Oh God,
There,
I haven't
you're done.
seen that animation, but while you're
he's not
saying that,
respectable.
He's
I was
staying
just-
there
I
to
was
the
just
rest of the year.
imagining-
I think
Well,
he
yeah, for the rest of the year though.
and then he's doing something else.
He doesn't belong in a leadership position. If somebody just said that, that'd be respectable.
Hey, man.
I'm just imagining
Go
He's just a
there,
him.
go
melodramatic twat.
I'm just imagining
big
him
or
the
go
entire
home.
time. He's like, he's recording it on a
Smoking a cigarette.
webcam with a sepia tone filter. He's got like that trench coat and fedora on. He's smoking like a cigar.
I'm thinking about him
Holding
like
a live
Batman.
grenade, you know, just off to the side.
I'm a grenade. I have a specific use, see? I'm really good at risk-taking and making other
No, you
people
need to say
take
Max Payne
risks.
voice.
Yeah,
I'm a
see?
grenade. I have
What the fuck?
You'll never
Also
take
do
your
that
life,
as a
cover.
crazy man voice. Do that one. Listen to the dude like standing there with their grenade, like, do what I say. Let it I shoot. Can you read that again? With the grenade,
He
just
said he has a grenade. I am a grenade. I have a specific use.
he just have waving a flag around, you know.
say like no. He has a Batman voice. I am a grenade.
I am the knight. I am a grenade.
Where's
my soul? I'm really good at risk-taking.
Where's
Who are they?
my soul?
They're gonna blow.
Where's my soul?
Yeah.
My soul.
Where's my soul?
My soul. My soul.
Jason! Jason!
John!
Jason!
John!
God damn. This is what this is. This is the podcast now. Jason!
Jason!
Bang.
Jason. Okay.
Jason.
Who are they?
Dude, I played that game through like the worst father ever.
Yes.
I would just like run through. I stood there and got drunk at the fridge instead of
You had
doing
sex
anything
while
for
you
my
were drunk.
son.
You had
He's
sex
doing
while he
his
was
homework.
drowning.
Daddy's getting drunk in the fridge.
Yeah. No, he didn't ever do his homework. He just sat there on the couch and watched TV as I sat there and pounded beers.
Greatest father ever.
And then I just made him go to sleep early and stumbled my drunk ass back up to sleep and back up to bed and went to sleep.
Jason! Jason!
And then, yeah, pretty much you just end up banging Madison while he's drowning and shit.
Oh my god.
Because you're like,
that
fuck
was-
doing all this shit to find my kid.
That was like the worst moment in the game. It's like
Fuck.
legitimately the worst
Fuck
moment.
trying to find my kid. I'll just make some more.
Yeah. I'll make dude, I would have
He
punched
turned,
his wife
he turned
so
into
hard.
He turned into Catherine Forza.
Yeah. Dude, they should have let me hit his wife because I would have so hard.
Max
She
Payne.
comes in after her son gets kidnapped, and she's like, "You're a dumbass. Your son get kidnapped." Right there in a police station, backhand. I'll be arrested right now. Worth it.
Bet
Yeah.
You do
do
not
not
Yeah,
talk
that's
back
assault
to me.
charge.
But like, he's my son too. He
He's
just
just
got
chicken.
kidnapped.
Bitch, this chicken is cold.
Legitimately, he did get kidnapped when I was hammered, but he got kidnapped anyway.
I know, really. Niggas get kidnapped. You gotta deal with it.
Oh my
Sometimes people just want to make people into origami. I'm pretty sure that's what that game was about, right?
I
Totally.
think
Why
I think
not?
he killed children and then made origami.
I know.
Just
Yes, we know what it's really about. It's a joke, god damn it.
I don't
See, this is why I have
know.
to explain jokes in my videos.
Yes.
Because it's shit
Because
like
your
this.
jokes are bad. Your jokes are bad.
My jokes are bad unless they're
Cancer.
horribly
No, both your
insensitive.
jokes are bad. All of our jokes are bad.
Yeah. That's why
Unless
we're
they're
no,
racist.
that's why we're no talent hacks. That's why we're on a podcast.
Yeah, McMuffin.
Yeah.
God damn you.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Fucking go.
okay, what was I even? What game was I talking about? Hold
I don't
on.
know what game.
Fuck.
We were talking about Star Citizen and then
Mickey D, the same street.
What was I just talking about?
Oh, Heavy Rain. You were talking about Heavy Rain.
Oh, Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, and then that entire game, man. The David Kaje game.
I am
What's the new one that
Cage.
he's making?
What?
What's the new
It's
David Cage
Beyond Two
game?
Souls. Beyond
No,
Two
no.
Souls. He's
No,
making
there's
another one?
isn't there?
No, I don't think. I don't think they even announced it at least.
Beyond Two Souls.
thought there was
2,
another
More
one.
souls we found in a hedge.
Well, he didn't. I don't think he made a lot of money from Beyond Two Souls, so they're probably having to get a deal
Okay.
with
And also,
I thought
maybe
he
a
was-
publisher.
and also, if they were gonna make that game again, they need to get Ellen Page on board, and she's like, "Nope, never doing games again."
Oh yeah, dude, Ellen Page's
Yeah.
character is made out with so many people. In The Last of Us, she makes out with a chick now too.
No.
I wonder if it's
Yeah,
I
But
wonder
no,
if it's a
no, it's not supposed. It's not supposed to be based off her, but
It looks
I know
like
it's
her, though.
Ellen
it
Page's
looks like her
model
though.
is
Yeah,
made
but
out
she,
with
to be
so
fair
many-
though, she's like generic female, brown-haired
She's-
individual.
Well,
Brown-haired
she is
female.
based off. She is based off Ellen Page. She is.
It's Ellen.
Probably, yeah. But
Ellie,
It is
there's
Ellen Page.
no
Like,
way
it's
that-
literally Ellen Page.
It does. It looks
is
so
El-
much like her.
It
Yeah,
is
it
Ellen
does,
Page.
yeah.
No,
Ellen
it
Page.
literally is Ellen Page.
It
Like,
is.
she was trying to sue them actually for that.
Anyone
she's in the
else?
movie. She's in the game. She's the character. She
No,
is
she's
Ellen
not.
Page.
She's not the character, you fucking idiot.
See,
Yes, she is.
see
But
technically wasn't
Jodie is
officially
played
based
by-
off of him.
No,
It's
Jodie is played. Oh my god.
Oh,
my
Jodie.
god.
We're talking
On the
about Last of
pod, it
Us.
says Ellen.
We're
We're
talking about
talking
Last
about
of
Last
Us. Thank
I
you.
thought you said beyond. I thought it was, okay, I thought
No,
it was.
no, no.
about-
Last of Us. No, the Last of Us. She is not supposed to be.
No,
She's not
it's just
technically
Ellen.
based off of.
It's just
The
Ellen.
original.
But in practice, it looks very similar.
What happened?
damn it,
Actually, what happened
Harrison.
with that was the original character was based off her, but the one in the game is based off the voice actress. It actually
Whatever.
looks like the voice actress now.
But she
They
still
both look
looks
alike.
exactly like Ellen Page right now,
Just-
and
No,
she
it's a
makes out
different-
with a black chick.
Yeah,
And you know, it is
Anyone
Ellen.
else-
I was
anyone
just
else
fine.
find-
Look at the voice actress. It looks exactly like her.
Anyone else?
Okay, so they both look like Ellen Page.
Anyone
Yeah,
else?
but it's not their fault.
Anyone else find
She
a
can't
little-
sue because somebody else looks like her.
Can we fucking stop with the Ellen Page? No one gives a fuck about Ellen Page.
Motherfucker, I will
I do.
kill you. Your whole fucking
Seriously.
family.
We've already established that the character looks like Ellen Page. We don't need to spend 20 fucking minutes talking about it.
Sometimes
Because-
you do.
Because
Yeah.
people have done it for us.
Yeah, the
Camper.
only thing that really was noteworthy with it is that she's trying to sue for the making out sequence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's-
She's
that's-
actually trying to sue.
Yeah, she was actually trying to sue. I don't know. Well, she threatened to sue. I don't know if she actually got around to doing it yet.
hear
She
that.
couldn't
Busy,
go.
like-
She wouldn't be able to get anything with
No.
it.
I don't think she
Because
would be able
it's
to.
It's not.
At all.
It looks like her, but it's not. It's not based on her, and there's no evidence to the contrary. What I find really
Yeah,
suspect.
Yep, that's the reason why.
And I also find it really suspect that the Last of Us DLC where she kisses a girl came out like literally like
Same day.
same day or maybe a couple days after Ellen Page was like, "Hey, I'm actually gay."
Came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It came
That
out
was
the
very
day,
coincidental, yeah.
the day
Yeah.
she announced, like she came out of the closet. It came out, and it's just her making out with a black chick, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so shitty knowing how that's gonna end if you've read the pre-comic thing.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
watch it.
don't
Actually, I
read
haven't
it.
played
It's
the Last of Actually, not
it's
played Last of
huge
Us yet. I was
spoilers.
about to.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch that shit on YouTube because I don't own a PS3.
Watch two best friends play it. I
Yeah, I'm
guess.
going to. Because fucking
Or watch me play it.
Pat saves me the trouble of having to like criticize it because he'll do it himself.
It's not that bad of a game, but it's not that great of a game.
No, it's what I don't
It's
like about
it's
it
very
is
overrated.
what I don't like about it is the
How
fact that
overhyped it is.
yeah, it's overhyped and also the gunplay. The gunplay. You thought Bioshock's gunplay
Yeah.
was bad. Bioshock's gunplay
Well,
is
it's-
bad on accident. Like
What?
fucking Last of Us, right? They
Well,
showed
they
out.
did make it bad, kind of on purpose.
They made it bad on
You're not-
purpose because the characters are supposed to be not used to guns, but you're gimping the player, not the character. It's fucking
Also, it doesn't make sense why either of them wouldn't be able to use guns because Joel has been like using guns for years, and Ellie is now like it's been established that Ellie has
she-
military training.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So
a
why
fucking
would
badass.
they be?
sniper.
So why would they be bad at guns? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's stupid. But
Although what I've heard, the biggest complaint I've heard about that game is that you pretty much find ammo fucking everywhere.
I heard
Yeah,
the
or when you
opposite.
run out of bullets, or when you have issues. No, when you have issues
I
with
did.
things, I'm saying, like once you get down to like nothing, then you start getting everything all of a sudden. Otherwise, you don't find anything. It's like
yeah,
basically-
well, and plus it ammo caps you pretty low too.
like
Yeah.
from what I've been told though, like once you like run out of stuff, then you'll start finding like tons of it immediately.
So basically,
Especially on dead people.
when you're down to your last clip, just empty your last clip, and you'll find like a full fucking magazine worth in the next thing.
That's what I've been hearing.
Or
Yes,
you
I know
just
that's
won't
accurate.
find anything for a while.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
while. like for a long while.
I've just been told that you start finding more the less you have.
I tried it out at some point. At a point where I knew there wasn't any ammo when I had like medium ammo before. I walked back when I did another like quick save through of it and fired off all my ammo. And I only found like a couple more, like 1 or 2 more boxes than usual. So you might end up just getting fucked over and having no ammo.
Yeah, it might be RNG.
Like a big point.
Still save your ammo just in case.
Yeah,
obviously.
like it might be. It's probably like RNG based, like with probability altered by your supply or something. They don't want to. They don't want to fuck you over. They don't want to give you absolutely no way.
Do that.
Well, I personally like it when they do that. When you actually have to pay attention to what you're doing instead of running through and killing everything.
I would like.
As long as you have one basic way of doing something.
I would like that to be a setting though, to like make it so you get what you get. If you waste it, then you've wasted it. Then
I think in a game like that, it would be very hard to change that setting because you have to change a lot of things just from a programming. That would be very difficult.
Different games, it just needs to be handled differently.
Yeah.
I honestly think it was handled decently for Last of Us, because honestly, Last of Us was just like, it wasn't a superb gameplay game. It was just kind of get through it with the gameplay. It wasn't bad, wasn't great.
It was a story game,
and then have a decent story through it.
Yeah,
it was a story game like BioShock was.
I'm just kind of tired of like having games that have fail states, but you can seem to almost never reach them.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to hit the fail state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss? For some fucking weird reason, recently, I started missing the old live system. Like, just... No one else?
Yeah, lives.
Oh, lives?
Lives,
They don't make sense because they're made for arcade. That's why lives exist.
I don't like lives for newer games out.
It's like,
that's the whole point. It was to make you pay more.
I do like the possibility to lose a game, personally.
Yes, I like that, but like a live system doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense, no.
I just like a checkpoint system, honestly.
I don't know, maybe I've been playing too many Nintendo games recently, like Mario and all that, but
Probably.
like BioShock Infinite, for example, right? You run out and you get shot in the head and you die. You wake up in Booker's office, you open the door, you come out, nothing's changed, everyone you've killed is dead. But the people who you didn't die, they get a little bit of health back, and you just run back out there and do the exact same thing.
When you do it on a 99 mode, you lose like 10% of your cash, basically, depending on how much you have.
And then when you have zero money, you get a game over. That is pretty cool. Like that is a live system, kind of like what I'd like. I would have liked it if that was the default setting. I really would.
Yeah. That would be. I actually agree with you on that. That would have been nice. Yeah.
Like just
have to pay attention.
Games where there is zero fail state just irk me. I don't care.
I agree entirely.
I don't care if you give me a checkpoint system. I don't care if you give me lives. Just give me a way to fuck up the game so badly that you will kick me back to the main menu.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. A lot of times that doesn't make sense though from certain games.
Well, for lives, it wouldn't work for a lot of games.
Just do it. You have to pay to bring yourself back to life. That would be a very easy system.
But I mean, a lot of games don't have.
Or just a straight up checkpoint. A straight up checkpoint's fine.
No, I like the idea of possibly losing. But I also, with some games, you still need to have the ability to just keep going and going and going and going and going.
Well, like any RPG, you can't just be like, once your character dies, you just load a save. You can't really change that too much.
Yeah, like for RPGs it works because if you die in an RPG, you at least get a game over screen and it's like, load your last save, motherfucker, or go back to the main menu like a bitch. Like that is good. Give me game over screens. I want a screen to tell me how badly I fucked up.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You know, but even like with a lot of games like South Park, I never even hit. I think I hit the failure state once. When I looked away and just didn't do anything for a while and just started hitting buttons while I was talking on the phone.
I've died...
I had to do that during a boss fight to get to the failure state.
I've died a couple times in South Park, but it's mostly due to my own incompetence.
Yeah, I mean, I can name a bunch of games that I've gone through that. Like, not Jedi Academy, I've died so many times in that game.
Yeah.
Saints Row 3, I don't really die in that.
No.
Saints Row 4, I don't really die in that.
Like, games nowadays are very, very forgiving, I feel. Like, I think that might be...
They don't want you to fail, they want you to just keep going through it.
They want you to win.
Yeah.
I miss games that wanted you to lose.
Well, you can
that's a
play
bad
Dark
game.
Souls. You can always play Dark Souls.
But
Yeah,
Dark Souls
but, like,
doesn't
those
want you to
games
do it.
come
It
along.
wants
Dark
you-
Souls-
It's not going to make it easy for you to win, but it
Dark
doesn't.
Souls also doesn't have a
fuck you.
failure state.
That is true. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Games that
That's one of the games that I don't mind not having a failure state, actually.
Yeah. Because Dark Souls is hard enough to begin with. I want a game that fucking hates my guts for some reason. Like,
But see, when you say it like that, there are games
Well,
like
that's
that.
just
But those are
annoying.
bad.
They're
bad.
bad
Like,
games
Played,
that no one
have you
plays
played
them.
what was that game? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh my
They
god.
made a game of that.
that's different. That's different. That's a
That
text.
game hated your guts. and
That's
they
a
even
text
told you,
adventure.
we-
That's different.
Yes,
I'm talking
but that was
games,
a game that hated your guts.
I'm
and it
talking
didn't
about a
want you to
game
win.
that will be like, oh yeah, you can play if you're fucking good enough, motherfucker. Come
why
on,
don't you play-
try some.
Well,
Okay.
they've been doing that a lot more with well, they'll
You,
like,
can, you want to be the
depending
guy?
on your
I
skill.
want to be the guy.
Well, yeah, you got that one.
You just play
Yeah.
that. Have fun with that.
Man, no, but there's
I want to be the
other
guy. Have
things
fun.
like that where they've been doing where, like, depending on what you can actually accomplish in the game, like, oh, hey, do you manage to pull up the shot quick enough or not? And you're based off your skill will affect your ending. That's becoming much more common.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Even
Okay.
even fucking Beyond Two Souls had one of those.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Beyond Two Souls had no failure states except one.
No.
Literally
no.
everything else
I
in
mean,
Beyond Two Souls, if you fucked up, there was no failure state at all.
Oh, it wasn't a failure state thing, but Beyond Two Souls, they had a couple moments, I remember from watching the two best friends play, where, if you didn't, like, do an Aiden thing or a Jody thing in, like, a split second, using a prompt that was very difficult to see, you had to be paying attention to do it, yeah, a character would die, or...
That's bad gameplay.
And that's just bad gameplay, and it would
That is
reset.
bad gameplay.
No,
Well, no, I don't mean, like-
not the ones that reset the game. I'm talking about the ones where at the very last moment,
Bad shit happens, possibly.
Oh, fuck,
Oh, where
what's
the
his
black,
face?
where the black guy dies,
Where
and
the black guy
dies.
where the black
But
guy
see, that's
dies,
still bad
and also
gameplay.
the one where handsome
can't-
Squarejaw can die in the Netherworld.
It-
Yeah, like
That's
there's
one of those
loads of
things that
those
you have to
moments
pull off.
where the game doesn't end, but based on how
There's-
quick you are, you can change
There's-
the entire
there's
outcome
two-
of the story. That's the
There's
one
two
good
of those
thing.
moments.
That's still, except for the fact that it's bullshit, and if you, it's still bullshit though.
How is it bullshit? You have to be good enough to be able to do it.
Well,
No,
no,
you don't-
that's
not-
not even being good enough, though.
That's just
That's
Well,
that's
I'm
like
not
being
talking just like that one's you just have to be paying attention. But like I'm talking games where like, or like commonly like in shooter games. I think Call of Duty Black Ops 2 did something like that recently,
well,
where
yeah,
you had
that
to
didn't
like
really matter though.
full accuracy to do something like that. But I think stuff like that where you have to actually
that's-
be good at it. To,
yeah, thank you. That,
Well,
like,
yeah, that was to
I'm just-
unlock like the guitar ending, which was awesome. But still,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just objecting to his use of Beyond Two Souls as anything part of that as good.
like, that was
That's
Just
bad.
it's like Beyond Two Souls version.
There we
Are you
go.
sure you
We're
lost
back
your sleep?
up. We're back up.
Okay,
We're back
all
up.
right, but yeah, Beyond Two Souls sucked. So
Yeah, like
and
that's,
it was
that's
just
what I'm.
everything was bad with that.
Thank
but
you.
yeah,
Just like I'm saying, good part
But
about it.
I hate no failure states in that. You can do such stupid shit, and then Aiden's like, no.
Yeah, like if that game had a failure state, it'd be much better. It wouldn't be perfect, but it'd be better than it is.
There's not even a failure state for getting caught by guards with guns.
Nope.
With guns. They're like, what happened? And then Aiden's like, you can't shoot her.
Yeah,
Pretty much how it goes. Like, what?
yeah. I've heard tons of negatives on that one, but I also heard the storyline isn't half bad. But
No,
It
it's
is,
awful.
though.
It is
It's
bad.
awful.
Yeah.
It's a David Cage game. The story makes no sense.
The premise.
Trust me,
the
when you get to
premise
the
is
end,
good.
you're gonna be like, "The fuck
is
just
it
happened?"
is it one of those ending sequences where it's like, oh hey, you get to choose between whether to
Yeah.
do good side or bad side?
All of
Yeah.
them are stupid.
Every
No, the
game,
ending-
the ending
ending is
every
you-
game does that.
The ending
nowadays.
is you live or you die. Pick one.
And they're both
Also,
stupid.
Ghost. Also, Ghost.
Also Ghost.
okay.
And
In
also
the-
Dead Babby.
In the living
stupid.
ending,
It's-
in the ending where you live, right? You're
There's like 4 of them.
well,
Which
shut
one?
up, shut up. Either way, it's the same fucking
Like, there-
thing. Same fucking.
No, there's like a
thing.
lot of different endings. No, they're actually
Like the
a few
premise, the
differences.
premise of the ending is the same. If you live,
no.
you don't have your ghost buddy anymore, which also means
No,
that your
you
mind.
can get them. You can live. You can live and still have them with you.
Yeah, you can.
I never. You sure? I've never seen that
There's,
ending.
yeah, there's like
Yeah.
6 endings. There are like 6 different.
There's a lot.
distinct endings.
There's a I know.
Yeah, there are a lot. of
Okay,
different
well,
endings. That's what I'm
the
trying to.
predominant
That's what I was
ending.
trying to ask you that.
The predominant ending is you don't have your ghost buddy, so your mind is fractured and you cannot remember shit anymore. You cannot remember your adventure.
That's not even.
That's why you're telling the story. The game is her
That's
telling
not
her
actually the main
bullshit
ending.
story.
That's not actually like
That's
the
one
main
of the
ending.
kind of shitty endings.
That's the ending.
That's one of the endings that's like the non-canon ending.
That is
That's-
every
Yeah.
ending I have seen of this game. Every
One of the
ending.
endings
the
is
main ending is like her about to fight a bunch of ghosts and training somebody.
yeah, she's training somebody and she's pretty much sitting there going body, 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 body.
And then there's one where she dies, and then like the main one, like the main one is that she is about to fight a bunch of ghosts.
And she,
Okay.
Well,
She's
even, in the
training
ending where
somebody
she,
for another movie.
even in the
For
ending
another
where
It's like
she,
the main end.
even in the ending where she forgets
That's-
stuff, that happens. If you,
No,
if
but,
you
like,
pick
where
the
she's,
ending
like,
where
training.
if you pick the ending where she starts forgetting shit, and then you pick to go live with the hobos again, yeah, while she's losing her memory, she's training the hobo baby to fight ghosts.
oh, okay, no, you know what's great? A great way to get around not having a failure state? There's a scene where you're going through fire, right? In like a fiery building, saving people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fuck it up, it ends it with one of the hobos that doesn't depend on you saving him, running back in and saving you. And saving everybody else.
Have you played L.A.
shit.
Noire?
Yeah, I've played
Yes.
LA Noire.
Even if you fail, you still win.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
At least Fahrenheit had some straight failure states. You were arrested.
Or
You died.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had zombie sex.
The
You had
entire
the zombie sex.
the entire planet falls apart and everyone freezes to
Oh, that
death.
happens anyway. That happens either way.
Yeah.
That's not even a favorite thing. That just straight happens.
Okay.
Oh, you avert
I have
it.
never
You,
played
you,
that
avert,
game.
you avert that in like 3 endings.
Pretty sure that's the.
Are any of those canon endings?
Apparently so,
I'm pretty
because
sure-
zombie baby happens.
I'm pretty sure
I mean,
every
but
ending of the Earth
I don't think
dies.
zombie baby is canon, is it?
Well, zombie baby
What
happened.
game are you talking about?
Fahrenheit,
Fahrenheit.
or Indigo Prophecy, depending on what country you're from. So it's another.
So-
It's another David Cage game.
I'm the David Cage.
I am David
Every
Cage.
David Cage game is bad. Or goes
Zombie
batshit
baby.
insane
Zombie
eventually.
baby happens in 3 endings, I think. One ending where Lucas quote unquote lives despite being a zombie. Another one where he dies, and another one where I think what's her face, what's her fucking name? The detective lady. She dies in.
Oh, I don't remember.
She dies in childbirth or fucking something. So only Lucas is left to.
Dude, that
raise
game
the
was
kid.
so racist.
That game is terrible. You
The
start
black,
pla-
every time you
Well-
play as the black guy,
It's
he
like-
plays this like funky, happy track. It's like bow,
Yes! And it was
in
the
the
greatest
background,
thing.
he walks around, and you're doing like a murder investigation, and your girlfriend is angry and scared because you're getting shot at, and you're a cop, and it's just bow, bow, in the background.
Internal rap music intensifies. Okay, well
Yeah,
we've been going on for quite a while over what we should have been. So starting with our guest, tell us your YouTube channel, what you're doing this week, and all that sort of good shit.
Alright, well, my YouTube channel is Chomshin in the Field, or but I call myself Rasmus El Greco. What I'm doing this week is probably uploading some more random co-op stuff I've been doing, but honestly, I just do it in spurts, so have fun. Come to my channel, watch random shit.
Okay, Harrison.
Yeah.
All right, I am your host, The Banana. This week, I am probably playing some Civ 5, Path of Exile. We have some XCOM. Some Let's Watches are also happening. Some other random shit I'm just like doing because I want to.
Okay, Zach.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm Azrael at Azrael Plays on YouTube. Come check me out. I do. I still have my end of my South Park videos going up. I have the end of my Go Go Nippon videos going up. I'm gonna make some Final Fantasy VIII. I'm gonna do like a big review of all my favorite Final Fantasy bosses over the years, so that should be fun. Other than that, what else I got going up? I can't remember what else. Oh, some Just Cause 2 multiplayer might go up soon.
Oh god.
And that's pretty much. Oh yeah, I do reviews of Kill la Kill and other manga. So have fun with that.
Okay, and I am Nozovix. I am over at the youtube.com/user Spartan in Space, and I do Let's Plays. I also do analysis of MLP, and also when Doctor Who comes back, I'm going to be doing that as well. I am playing Katawa Shoujo. Go fuck yourself. I am playing Katawa Shoujo. I'm playing Katawa Shoujo. I've got South Park, and thanks to a fan of mine, I now have XCOM Enemy Within.
Cancer.
I also have cancer, thank you. XCOM Enemy Within, which I'll be playing within the next week, after I finish up South Park, which should happen tomorrow. I've also got a dramatic reading coming out, and... Should I talk about this now or not? Fuck, I'll talk about it now. As my birthday gets closer, April 18th, there's going to be some pretty cool shit going down, and some games I'm going to live stream. So keep an eye on this Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SpartanInSpace. I'm going to be streaming some pretty cool shit. You can also...
We're making some hardcore gay porn, too. So.
Yes, also that. But that's for a different Twitch channel. If you want, you can follow the podcast on Twitter at non-content-pod, because non-content podcast was too long. And if you are a musician or do Let's Plays of your own, send in your music or gameplay footage to noncontentpodcast@gmail.com, and it may or may not be featured next week.
We may just steal it and sell it on our own.
A little bit more shilling to do, too. Go to Procreate. Okay, go to teamprocreate.com and check out podcasts and good stuff there, because they're awesome.
We love those guys.
Team Procreate's YouTube. And check out this podcast.
If you're watching watching the VOD, then this podcast, as well as all the episodes we did before we were with those guys, will also be up there. So go watch those guys, subscribe to them, subscribe to us, subscribe to our guest, because his head's on fire. And that's it.
And I mean, come procreate with us. I'm out.
Procreate for the children. NCP for kids.
Procreation is for children.
NPC ain't none to fuck with. Everybody wants to know who you're gonna something with. Crack
close enough.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Just end it.
2 Chainz indeed.